POGGIES.
Chat! Good evening! Welcome! Hello! Hi, everybody! How are we doing today, chat? I just got over a headache that's been plaguing me for like an hour or two, and I had some food and water and ibuprofen, and now I feel a little better. So, I'll try and keep up high energy. We'll see, hopefully it doesn't come back. But good morning, good evening! Hi, chat! Hi, Liam! Hi, Emily! Hi, Jackie! Hi, Lake! Welcome! Hi, Tass! Chat! I'm so excited. I've been waiting to use this this speech that Zenzan made for us for like literally probably a month now, actually. If not a little bit more. A little bit more so than a month. I'm so excited to use this sheet. So for those of you that have, I'm sure, been to some prediction streams in the past, music's a bit loud, I'll turn it down. We've always just used like the wiki mixed with a notepad of like the worst formatted thing I think I've ever made, but it's a notepad, so what can you do? However, Zenzan took time out of their day to make a amazing sheet, and it's on it's on Google Sheets, and it's just visually it's so appealing. I love it. I am bench, yeah. I'm not in MCC. If I'm in MCC, it'll be because I sub in for another S tier probably. Was it hard to keep Etho a secret? It was. I'm so excited. I mean, I'm assuming since Etho's not streaming, apparently it was revealed that Etho isn't streaming. So I'm assuming maybe that Etho will record it and then make it into a video, or I don't know what exactly it is. But that'll be exciting to see regardless, and I think the team dynamic will be fun. Paprika, thank you for that 10 mods. Let's go. Sheesh. However, me and Velvet are benched. There's actually a lot of signups for this MCC. There's a lot of people on the bench this go around, which I mean obviously happens. You know, it is what it is. Apparently one-time player. Yeah, apparently he's only playing this once, so I didn't do it as Florams. You're lucky. I woke up and I felt like shit because of all the alcohol I drank last night, and then I had a headache for the past like 2 hours, so here we are. At least Ace World Record is an MCC. True. I'm rooting for, well, we'll go over the teams in a second. I'll tell you who I'm rooting for, I guess, when we get to the teams. I do have a favorite team that I would sort of like to win, but anyways. Who are you going to watch? Let me get my thing up. No webcam today, chat, because I don't feel like good. Oh, wait. Okay, I'll show you that in a second, chat. I'll show you the fancy sheet in a second. Let's go to the teams first. Okay, teams. Here's your teams, chat. I personally really want yellow to win, or red. Maybe those are I think the two strongest teams as well. So maybe it's unbased, but I'm a red just because I want puns to do good, and Ponk and Gumi and Sapno, of course. Yellow, I don't know. There's something about yellow team that I just really like. I'm not gonna lie. Something about this team, I just really want them to do well. I think orange should be a good shout to win because Pearl has not won and deserves a win. Ethan, that would honestly, I think I mean, I don't know what games will be in. I think Cyan has a little bit of uphill battle, just because, you know, newcomer difference. I would be very happy to see Cyan win because, you know, either one play, one win, you know, can end on 100% win rate. It'd be pretty chill. And see people yellow. I have not seen CBK's predictions yet. In my opinion, the strongest teams, here I go with my teams right now. I think the strongest teams are yellow. I think yellow's at the very top. That might be a hot take, but when you have Ollie as your bottom frag, which is crazy to even say, Shadoon is like, I don't think Shadoon's stats accurately represent how good Shadoon is. Slim, thank you for the 22 months, by the way. I missed that. Shadoon's stats definitely don't represent at all how good Shadoon is as like a Minecraft player. I know being good at Minecraft doesn't always equate to like being good at MCC, but I think in Shadoon's case, I think Shadoon just had an experience gap. And 2 10th place teams was also pretty rough. I think that Shadoon is a really is like a hidden gem for this team. I feel like Shadoon's balance is like a 3rd frag maybe, which is crazy. After that, I think red team is still strongest. Even if Puns hasn't been playing Minecraft so much and then done as good recently, I still think red team is really busted. Outside of that, I think blue is a good shout. They could do well, depending on what games they're in. I think green is sort of a similar boat. Green's gonna need certain games to be in. I think orange could do really well if there's a lot of team games in. But there's only been 2 recently, so I don't know. We'll see. Maybe like an end game, end game like stanza time grid runners. Bench. It was coming. I knew it was coming, honestly. I signed up because, you know, I'm always going to sign up. But I knew I was going to get bench, to be honest. Purple are very good. I think purple could cook as long as there's not too many PvP games. I think they're a movement Andy team. Hex!
I can't hear you, but lightning just struck 300 feet away.
That's a little scary, Hex. Thank you for the 3 months. Hopefully that lightning doesn't strike anymore. Oh my god. When are Block Wars Origins predictions? I'll give them to you right now. Hold on. Block Wars .games. Alright, rapid fire mode. I haven't looked at the teams. Alright, predictions. Aqua gets first. Red gets second. Pink gets third. Actually, no, pink gets second because I like the name and the icon. Red gets third. I think yellow gets 4th. Blue gets 5th. Orange gets 6th. Purple, wait, what? Is it purple? Purple gets 8th, I think. Or no, 7th. And green gets 8th. There you go. Pink gets second, I like the name. Also says Solar and SMK here. And Shadow. I feel like these 3 as a trio is, maybe I'm wrong about somebody here not being a, so I feel like these 3 as a trio is crazy. Anna! Aqua team looking kind of fire. Chat, have you seen Aqua's team skins? Hold on. They're like all Aqua, like Pokemon Aqua like team skins. Like Anna and Craft I think are grunts. And I want to say Dragon is maybe Archie, the leader. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell. Anna and Craft have like human skins, so it's a lot easier to tell. Ogar, and then these are W skins though. Just off theme alone, this is like the best team hands down that I've seen in a while. Like just off theme and like skins and everything, this is like easily best theme I've seen in a while. I'm not gonna lie though, Anna, I like Krill a lot. I really like Krill. I like the little icon and the name. This is the W team as well. And although this team looks really strong, now that I'm looking at it. When is Block Wars Origins? Chat, Block Wars Origins is tomorrow. So if you want to watch Block Wars Origins, you want to see some more maybe sort of sweatier gameplay, you want to watch Anna Blue Skies Club, who just subbed for 30 months. Sheesh, or Craft. Go watch tomorrow. Anyways, back to MCC predictions. I guess that's my makeshift Block Wars Origins predictions. I don't know what we're talking about this, but okay, I want to show the new street that Zenzen put a lot of work and effort into. So this is like the info sheet, okay? Not like this is just like for team colors, games, multiplier, stuff like that. All right. So here's I made a copy of this one, so we can just like keep it all in one doc, and we can look at our old predictions if need be. But this is gonna be the sheet that we're gonna use for predictions now. So Zandan has spent I don't know how much time you actually put in Zen, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm gonna say hours and hours because it sounds nice. To list each game, and we have a placement for each one all through here. We have a little indicator, we can like select like the color for each one. We have a thing that you can set the game order. And I'm pretty sure it'll take data that we have up here and put it over here. You can do a team placement checker once you have it all filled out. You can like choose a team and like it'll take all the data that we have and put it in. And then we have overall based off of games in general that we can also fill in. Chat, this is like a peak. I don't even know how you made this then, but this is actually peak. This is such a fire format. I'm so happy that you made this, and this is like crazy. This is actual peak like prediction formatting. This is like professional. Like this has gone from like we've gone from like probably the shittiest quality imaginable to like just professional peak design. Give it to me. If Zen wants to share the sheet there. Zen, you can. It's up to you. You were the one who made it, so that's your call. But it's not mine to share, so you have to ask Zen. But this is what we're going to use for today. Sheet could be shared. Yeah, that's up to Zen. If Zen wants to share it, then Zen can post it on like the Reddit maybe or something. I'm not sure. Or I could link it on Twitter. Or I don't know, anything. It's up to Zen. Alright, I see like all of chat. Chat, be careful joining. If you join with your email, it might pop up here. Be careful. Open in anonymous browsers so you can make a copy of this. I probably should have made a copy of this one, but oh well. Anyways, chat, you can they shall be anonymous. Okay, W. Anyways, you can make a copy of this. Just click here and you can hit like copy. And then you can like make your own thing so you can edit it and stuff. It's not certain. Okay, I wasn't sure. I've like joined sheets and docs before where I don't have like anonymous on. I'm like, oops, I need to close out right now. I want you to email if I had access to it. Okay, I see. Well, that made a nice email for me to use, so I don't have to like put my own personal email on here or anything, which was a W. But with that being said, let's get into our predictions. Let me scooch this over. Actually, you can see 10th. That's good enough. Whatever. You can sort of see. I can, like... I don't know. We'll leave it like this. I can zoom out if I need to. At this point, Shelby's not going to be in. I was surprised that she wasn't in, but I assumed that she just, like, couldn't make it for one reason or another. Which, you know, it happens. We can't always make it. I've had to miss out before, so it happens. Okay. I think it's safe to assume we're going to do Ace Race, not Turtle Run, Clouds again, right? Who cooks on Clouds? Honestly? I feel like green cooks, no? Am I crazy? I feel like green could really cook. I think purple cooks. I think like purple and green. I think I gotta give purple first. I gotta give purple first. I gotta give it to purple. I think green does really well here. I think aqua could do really well. I didn't see anybody throw aqua, but I think they could do well. Shane, but yeah, but even let's say Shane gets first. Okay, let's say he gets first. Where does the rest of his team place? Are there anybody else in his team that can get top 10? I don't think Etho is getting top 10 as a first-time player. I don't know. I don't think Scar's gotten top 10 before. I'm not sure if Scott's getting top 10. I'll be able to play Matt. I think it'll do decent. I feel like red should be a good shout. I don't know. I feel like Sapnap and Puns, if they actually practice, should do good. Will they? I don't know. But apparently Sapnap was practicing this morning, and Puns is talking about practicing later. So I feel like red should do well just by having 2 top 10 alone, with not even counting Ponk and Gumi. I think orange cooks, actually. Wait a minute. I think, no, wait, I forgot about orange. Oh my god. I think I'm just going to give orange second. Chat, look, I just completely forgot about orange. Not even counting Pearl, we have Owen, JoJo, and AimZ, which is crazy as a trio for Ace Race. I don't think Pearl's played the new map, which might be a bit rough, but I think that everybody else here. Hi, E-Man. We're gonna do orange and then green. And then red. Yo, the only team that has played the whole new map, like the whole team. Yellow, I'll give yellow 5th. Well, I could be convinced to move them to here and move red down 1. Who does that leave us with? I don't think blue does very well. I don't think pink does exceptionally well. I think it might be next, might be aqua. I feel like aqua's a little low, but I don't know. Whenever MCC how to make optimal routes, I don't know. Somebody probably already made it, to be honest. Only Owen and Amy have played it. I think I feel I don't like putting aqua here, but I don't know. It is what it is. Blue's good in Ace Race. How did Wally do last time? Oh no. Oh no, wait, hold on. Guys, oh no. Oh, Wally. Oh no. I know Hannah hasn't put the new map. Did Sylvie put the new map? I don't think Sylvie's played the new map. I think Aunt Venom was the only one who's played the map. Florian's, what were you cooking? Oh no, I gotta give this to blue. No, I'm not gonna put them in last. I'm gonna put them in 9th though. I think I have to give last to pink. Lime. Oh. Okay, you're right. I think lime might go here, and then blue, and then by process of elimination we have cyan. I thought Wally got top 5. Ooh. No. No, he did not. Sorry, I'm eating some pizza that Velvet just made. I don't know, is Pink really last? I feel like, what if Becky and Tubbo plays? I feel like Pink last just seems wrong. Becky got 19th, and they played the map, so they have a bit of an advantage. What about Tubbo? Tubbo got 11th. They are going to be drinking. We don't know what Ace Race is going to be played. Ah, shit. Ace Race has always played late. Ace Race is like almost always played late. I feel like Ace Race is at minimum a game 4 game, like almost always. I feel like it very rarely gets played early, I feel like. I can go look, but I feel like most of the time, you know, the time I remember being played super early was like when Turtle Run first came out. Yeah, I'm gonna leave Pink there. Sorry, I think it's gonna be when they're drunk and they're just gonna be gone. I'm okay with these predictions. Actually, I like this. Battle Box. I think this game has got to be benched, right? Am I crazy? I feel like Battle Box has not been benched, and I don't even know how long. Maybe I'm just like forgetting an MCC. I guess it was benched in 31, I guess. Maybe if it's not... I guess it's been in every MCC that I've been in, so maybe that's why it feels like it's been in for, like, forever. Maybe it's Sky Battle's turn to get benched. Never mind, I think it's Sky Battle's turn to get benched. I lied. Anyways. What What map do you think? We predicted Doom correctly. Let me cook. Hold on. I don't think it's gonna be ships because it's on island now, and it was in 27. Definitely not Villa. I think we're gonna get. I think we're gonna get a new map. To be honest, because I don't really want to predict that, I'm gonna say prison. But I think we're gonna get a new map or prison, one of the two. Anyways, let me just do this. I know I'm doing that already, and then I'm gonna go to the rest of the teams now. I think it'll be a new map over prison, to be honest, but we'll see. Who cooks in Battle Box? Stoop. I don't think Stoop is coming back. Not to center scout. I think Blue is really good. Who else is good in this? I can see Yellow doing really well too, actually. Aqua maybe? That's an Aqua angle next? I think it's Aqua next. I don't know where to predict pink. I want to put pink higher. I don't fucking know where to put them because I don't know how drunk they're gonna be. This game will literally just like kill them for alcohol. If they're drinking on every death, this game will just end them. I think I should put purple here. No, I put purple here and put green here. I'm gonna move purple up one. I think pink. There's gonna be one of those things where I just keep putting pink in 10th again, dude. Okay. I don't know if falling in parkour where you cuts to the death, to be honest. Who do I have left? Cyan and what? Orange? Is Orange really an 8th place team in Battle Box? That doesn't look like an 8th place team to me. There's pink parrots. See, the thing is, I actually like the pink parrots a lot as like a team and like the icon. I like pink a lot. I think pink might have the best. Like I think pink parrots is like I like that a lot more than even like the seasonal ones. I just like the pink teams. I'm just a hater. I don't know why. To be honest. I'm not sure. I don't know what it is about the pink parrots, but I just always want to predict them last. Does this leave Cyan here? See, the thing is, I feel like Orange is one of those teams that like would really surprise me in PvP and do really well. Like, I feel like Orange as a team is gonna be one of the best team synergy teams in the event. Like, that makes me want to put them higher. If this isn't the sheet, it makes me want to put them a lot higher, but I don't know who to justify moving down. I really want to move Orange up. Whatever, I'll leave them there. I'm committing. No, I'm putting them in 6th. I lied. I'm not committing. I'm sorry, Green. I'm sorry, lime and green. I don't know about orange and fit. I'm putting orange here. I don't care. Sorry, purple. Maybe I'm just like an orange copium player, but I don't care. I think orange. I think orange's team synergy will be really good. Even like you would think team synergy wouldn't matter as much in maybe a game like Battle Box just because it's PvP, but like you'd be surprised how much working together with your team, having like playing off each other, like that can make or break your team. If you're like you could be like one of the worst PvP teams in the event, but if you're playing well together, it doesn't matter. You'll just like roll teams anyways because you'll play off of each other. I could be convinced to put orange higher above aqua, honestly, but I'm not gonna move them up already. They've migrated from 8th to 5th. That's pretty good as is. They're the top 3 battle box players. JoJo's really good at battle box. I think that they'll do well as a team. I can see them doing a lot better than that prediction, but we'll see. What team am I on? I am not in MCC. I'm on the bronze bench warmers, alongside Velvet and 5-Up and. I don't remember who else is on the bench. Yeah, the blue bench warmers. Oh, ooh, Zenzen, that's awkward. Ooh. Don't get bench. I was expecting pretty heavily to get bench. I'm not even gonna lie. I was expecting me and Velvet to both get bench. We've been in a lot in season 3 already. And I knew a lot of people were coming back to sign up for this one, so I was not surprised at all to see myself benched. And it's okay. I get to watch it with Anna and Kraft and Flores, so. Go on date with Bubba and start watching MCC. How about we watch MCC as a date together? You ever want to be benched? I think I'm the only S tier on the bench if I remember. So I'm assuming Purple just in because of bouncing. And I mean he was benched in Pride, so Purple's been benched for non-cannons mostly, I think. He was benched for Pride. I think he was benched for Scuffed. H isn't there. I don't think H rounded up. I'm pretty sure he said he was on break. I think. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. Shovel didn't sign up either. I'm pretty sure. Because she's apparently busy. I guess we'll do Buildmar. I don't really want to, but I don't really think this is gonna be in, so I'm not really gonna think about these too much, to be totally honest. Purple predictions for bingo. This shit doesn't have bingo in it. I don't think bingo's getting added. Apparently they said, Florian, I think this was made like with just all the active games, so Belmar was included. I don't think Belmar's even gonna be in, but like I don't mind doing it real quick. Just because, to be honest. I think go something like this and this, to be honest. Where does that even leave? That leaves PDL, thank you for the raid! Yo, PDL! Welcome, Raiders! Okay, other games. See, the thing is, I don't think we need to add bingo to this. Like, as far as I'm aware, bingo is, like, apparently just not being added to canon roster, allegedly. Somebody said that, they said that on the admin stream, allegedly. Now, if that's true or not, I don't know, but if that was the case and that was what was said, then that would make sense, and we don't need to add it, but... Who did this leave? Who did I miss? I missed Pink. Alright, congratulations, Pink. You've climbed out of 10th. Alright, well, now Build Mert's over. This was actually pretty easy to rank, I feel like. Generally speaking. I'm actually okay with this ranking. Wild heck. I don't know. I believe in Scott just, like, carrying and Build Mert, to be honest. If I really wanted to be controversial on the Reddit, I could just, like, swap these two teams, but there'll be other takes that'll be controversial that I'll get flamed for anyway, so what's the point? I think, and I don't think Belmart's gonna be in anyway, so I'm not too worried about it, to be honest. Grid runners. Do I do it? Do I just put this team down here to start? I feel like it's a meme, but it's also like sort of true. I think I'm gonna put. I know people are saying cyan. I really want to put orange first, though. I think orange and then cyan. Gardner's bench? Not unless they have a new team game, it's not. I think Lime actually does really good here. I don't know if can I keep them in third or not. But I do think that Lime actually cooks in this game. So I'm going to keep them higher. When it's going to be bench. So as far as I know, Doc's Crew wants to, like, you know, keep 2 team games in. Like, they want to have, like, a good mix of games, right? Because Build Mart isn't in, that really only leaves them with Grid Runners and Sands of Time. So they're just going to be in until there's another team game, which we don't know when that's really happening, so I feel like blue is like a 7th place Grid Runners team. I don't know why. Something about them just like says 7th place. Who's leave me with? Red and who? Red and green? Am I doing red dirty? I feel like, I don't know. I feel like red could do a lot better than this. Maybe I should put red here and then like swap and just put yellow down here. I think red will do well, but the thing about this team is there's a lot of strong personalities on red, and for Grid Owners to work, you really need like just sort of one IGL if you can help it. And I'm worried that might trip them up in Grid Runners. On the flip side, they should have good chemistry as a team, so maybe that won't be an issue anyways because they all know each other, but I'm okay with this. I need to give Lime. I feel like I'm gonna butcher Lime later. I need to give them this 4th Gumi IGL. I think I'm okay with the people swapping IGL as well in a game. Like, I think swapping can be good if somebody's making the correct call out. It's just a matter of like you need to. In Grid Runners, whoever understands the room and gets it first needs to calmly and clearly explain to their team, and the rest of the team needs to listen and like do what the person is saying. And that can be hard sometimes when comms get mixed up in this and that. Hole in the Wall? Hole in the Wall was like just benched recently, right? But I feel like movement games get benched more often than not. Let me think. If we're thinking about games that'll be in, I haven't really thought this far ahead, but I feel like Sky Battle is benched. I feel like Parkour Warrior could be benched. I think Build Mart is still out. I think Rocket League Rush is very much due for a bench. Maybe like Tug Toss, even though it's been skipped. I don't know. I guess it could be Ace Race bench too, honestly. Anyways, back to Hole in the Wall. Who cooks Hole in the Wall? Skydol isn't Earth doing the water fights thing? Oh, is it? Is that gonna be a remix in MCC? That would be pretty fun. We were talking about that. That would be a fun. That would be a fun game to have. I think Purple just wins. I don't think I can even argue for any other team beating Purple in this. I think Purple does really well. I think contenders for the next spot are probably Green. Okay, maybe it's just Green. What does Shadeen do in Hole in the Wall? I'm curious. Oh, it's Shadeen's worst game. But even still, 200 coin, or I guess it's only played once. I mean, as a first time 25th, you could definitely improve off of that. I think I do like orange, red, yellow. Are you be tempted to move red up one? I don't know. Probably, maybe Cyan here actually, and then Aqua. Oops. Maybe I put red here actually instead of green. I think I'm putting red there. I think red has more potential for top threes than green does. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna put red there. Maybe it's biased. I don't care. Cyan might have to move down one. Maybe I do Aqua here, and Cyan goes down later. Who does this leave us with? We're missing... I think Lime has to get last here. I'm sorry, Lime team. I think that... I think Blue goes here. I don't think Blue is a very good hole on the wall team. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe like this. I think I like this. I think if we're going to Meltdown, I just have to give this to red before I even consider anybody else. I think I just have to give that to red. Now let's look at the rest of the teams. Meltdown. Who cooks Meltdown? I think Blue does really, really, really good here. I think Lime could do really good here. I think Yellow could do really good here. I think, hold on, let me cook, chat. Let me cook. I think I'm going to do red. I'm going to do yellow. I'm going to do blue. I'm going to do lime. And then I'm gonna do aqua. And then orange. See, the thing is, I don't know when Meltdown's going to get played, so I don't know how wasted pink is going to be. I feel like pink could do very good, but they could also just be completely gone by the point Meltdown's played. Because I feel like generally Meltdown's played later, no? I feel like Meltdown is generally later. 1, 8, 1, 2, 6, 5. Yeah, recently it's been like all late, like last half. Which means pink probably just goes out naturally because of that. I'm gonna put pink here for now. Let me come back to this. Who are we missing? We're missing... Orange feels really low on this, I'm not gonna lie. I'll put orange here. I'm sorry, aqua. I have lime twice. Wait, no. I didn't mean to put lime. I meant, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. What team am I missing? Holy shit, cyan. Did I put cyan in last? No, I'm putting cyan in last. Hold on. I'm gonna pink in last. No, I don't. I like this. I think this is alright. Parkour tag. What map do I think it's gonna be parkour tag? I feel like parkour tag is due for like a new map or an old map to come back. Right? I feel like it's gotta be due for... Let me look. We've had Obelisk for like 4 MCCs in a row. And we just had Dust Bowl. We've had Plaza. It just definitely just needs like a new map, right? If not a new map, we need to go back to like Plaza or Factory. I like new map. I think this is really due for a new map, to be honest. Regardless, once again, there's not really a debate about this. Red is just getting first. But I think we're gonna get a new map. As for the rest of the teams, let me think. I think yellow does exceptionally well. I might just do red yellow again, honestly. I think blue third. I think red yellow blue maybe. I sort of want to put purple here, actually. I sort of want to put purple there. I do think this might be a cyan last single, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry, cyan. Actually, no. This might be pink glass. Hold on, let me think. No, it's not pink glass. I think pink is better than cyan. I think orange comes. Oops. I think orange is next, right? I think you go cyan, lime. What does this leave us with? Pink and who? Green? Pink again and then green. So the thing is, parkour tag is like I don't know. Parkour tag's a weird game, and where I don't know. I could say green's slightly higher than orange, maybe. I feel like I want to move aqua up one. I feel like I'm moving blue lower and lower, which maybe is going the wrong direction, but. See, the thing is, I feel like parkour tag is either played in like the first like 1 to 4 games, or it's literally just last. Like maybe that it didn't exist before, but like, look, it's always first or like last. It's very rarely like games like 5, 6, 7. Generally, I feel like it's almost always like 1, 8, and then a couple like 2 and 4 is sprinkled in. I don't know what teams are gonna want parkour tag. So obviously, red and yellow probably want it, as do purple. But I feel like there's a lot of teams that don't want parkour tag at all. Like I don't think these bottom 4 teams even want to touch parkour tag. I'm not sure about blue and green. They maybe do, but MCC 21 parkour tag is one of the best finals. I love parkour tag as finale game. I think parkour tag is one of the best movement finale games actually. I like generally movement sucks for finale games, but this one's pretty fire. Oh my lord. Floris is cooking up some hunt tech for Anna and Craft. Holy shit. He's like scavenging VODs for like info. This is crazy. Pink probably wants it, but Tubbo hates it. Tubbo hates parkour tag. That is by far Tubbo's like least favorite game. It's not even close, I'm pretty sure. Tubbo despises that game. We have to team you fire up Kara and Sylvie. I don't think our team is fair. I mean, if he wants to put us together, sure, but I feel like that team would not be put together at all in terms of like strength. He's good at it. Yeah, I feel like that was not even bad at parkour tag. He just hates it, which is I guess valid. New Parkour Warrior finale. It would be cool if they changed up the salmon ladders like every event like they did with this last one. I wouldn't be opposed to that. This one wasn't even necessarily a hard change, but it definitely threw us off enough to where I didn't finish. And a lot of other people were struggling when they got there, so I liked it. I thought it was a good change. I hope that they keep doing that. Parkour Warrior. I feel like yellow just like gets first in Parkour Warrior, right? I feel like there's not even like a debate about this. Like literally this is like all medium finishes. Maybe even like a hard finish from Fruit if he really wants to. I feel like yellow just has 4 mediums, which is a crazy multiplier. Other teams that can get high multipliers. I think purple could get a high multiplier. I think orange could get a high multiplier. I think blue can get a high multiplier. This is actually really good Parkour Warrior comp, actually. I'm looking at these teams, actually. It's sort of crazy, you know? How is Puns done in Parkour Warrior, chat? What does Puns normally get? What is his route? Does he get medium finish? He's got to have played it before, right? Oh, well, it's his first game. What is a 13 average, though? What is Puns? Top 20, top 15. But how many medals is he getting? What multiplier is he getting? That's more what I'm curious about. He goes too long, ends up on easy path often. Oh, well, that's going to hurt red. I'm going to put them lower for that. I'm giving it to purple. Puns is definitely good enough to go medium. I think he just probably doesn't manage his time well enough then. I think I'm going to give third to green. Oliver, do you like this new sheet? Zen made this amazing sheet. Zen linked it earlier. I don't know if the link is still there or not, but as all the games listed, you can choose what, like, there's like a little click down to choose what team you want to put here. There's a placement thing afterwards when we're done. Then we put all the teams here to list what games they got and blah blah blah, like what placement they got. There's a team placement checker. We can do overall predictions. This is like, Zen, this is like literally fire. This is the best prediction sheet I've ever seen. I like it where those should be columns and the columns should be rows. What do you mean? Like this should be like just one game of like are you saying like swap these around or something? Like ace race here. I guess, but I think it's fine as is. I think that does Slimies get put here because of purple on hard multiplier with like 14 to 15 or 15 to 15? That's valid, Zen. See, the thing with doing it how you're saying, chat, is I'm worried that we're not going to have enough room to show this on stream. I think aesthetically it might look nicer in general, but as like a template for like on stream right now, I think the way that Zen formatted this is a lot better for me to use. It's a lot easier for me to show everything here at once so you can get a nice overview of it. I do understand what you're saying, but I think this is better for me streaming. If you want to flip it yourself, it probably wouldn't be too hard to maneuver around. I'm sure you could figure it out. But I'm not sure about blue. No, we're putting numbers in chat. Those days are long gone. We can do it for old time's sake if we want, but those days are sort of a long time gone. See, the thing about blue is like, what did everybody get in their last Parkour Warriors? Does anybody know off the top of their head what everybody got as a finish? Like Ant Venom, Sylvie, Wally, and Hannah. I'm pretty sure Wally got medium. Hands on our parkour training. Okay, I think Hannah can do medium. What about Sylvie and Ant Venom? Ant Venom medium. So that's probably 3 mediums. Red fourth at least. I don't think I am underestimating them. I feel like if anything, I think Puns has it seems that Puns has an issue with tracking time, which might hurt his multiplier status. This is an insane Parkour Warrior comp, by the way. Like these are actually like really crazy good teams for Parkour Warrior. Like, all of these teams, I could see ending up in first, depending if there's some pop-offs here. People, like, miss a multiplier, too. Yeah, that's what I'm split on. Either blue is going to get, like, 4 or 4 medium, or they're going to get, like, 1 medium. And I'm scared that I don't know how to predict that. They're either going to cook, or they're just going to, like, crash and burn. I don't know. I'm going to hope that they cook. What does this leave us with? Probably what, like Aqua next? I don't know. Orange. Ilum. I think Cyan might get last here. I'm not gonna lie. I feel bad for putting Cyan last, but I think they might just end up in last here. And I think Pink is down here. I think Pink's finishes above Cyan, I'm not gonna lie. I think Parkour Warrior gets played early enough that they're not gonna be super drunk. Please fix grid runners. What do you mean? Oh, I see. Wait, is this gonna fuck it up if I add an extra N here, Zenzen? Is this gonna ruin anything? Or is it based on like is it more based on placement of the columns over here? Surely it's based on the placement of the columns over there, right? I'm scared to change anything. I'm scared to change it. Fuck. I'm scared. I don't want to ruin the sheets. I feel like it shouldn't. Ah, fuck it. I feel like it shouldn't. Okay, I just updated the text here, so I'm going to assume that it's fine. And if not, Zen can fix it. Copium. We'll see. We'll try it out. Hold on. I'm paranoid now. Okay, it looks like it works fine. It looks like it's fine. W. Alright. Rocket Sweep Rush! My favorite game! Woohoo! It's okay, Zen. Wait, Zen, the thing is, you got it, like, in this one. So I think it was just, like, a little typo in this one, which is fine. It's not a big deal. It happens. I think purple just wins. And then I think that it goes, like, dare I say blue? How good is Sylvie and Hannah at Rocket Sweep Rush? I know Wally's really good. Alright, some good performances by Sylvie. Not the last one, but the two before that were really good. Hannah got 7. Holy shit. Okay. What about Ant Venom? Oh, it's just like me, not a Rocket Sweep Rush enjoyer. I think I'm gonna do green because I think that. Well, blue just seems more well-rounded than green. No, I'm doing blue first and then green. Guys, like, put Lime in 4th just for purpled getting, like, 800 coins. I don't even know how does that affect the rest of his team in terms of, like, I don't think the rest of his team is Parkour or Rocket League Rush Enjoyers, but maybe I should do Orange first and then Lime. I guess they're not Rocket League Rush Enjoyers, are they? Maybe it goes Aqua and then, like... Do I want red here? How good does Ponk get Rocket League Rush? But Ponk's not an enjoyer, just like me. Why is there so much Rocket League Rush comp in this event, by the way, guys? Why is there so many sweats? Why are there so many good Rocket League Rush players this event? Hello? I haven't even put red on the board yet. Red might just have to be in last, like, actually. Monk is not Rocket League Rush Enjoyer. Why is every team like I'm so lost. What do I do? I don't know what to do. Shit. Maybe Lime does have to sit in last. I feel like putting a purple team last in Rocket League Rush is like sort of criminal, but do I move Cyan down? I put like Cyan in last, maybe, and then put like red and I don't even know who I'm missing now. No. Why is like unironically all of these teams like could shift placement and I don't even know like I don't know where to put these teams. Like ninth doesn't even feel right for a purple Rocket League Rush team, but this is like crazy Rocket League Rush comp. And I swear if Rocket League Rush is benched, the one event that I hope it's in just because I hope that I'm in next month's event and that like I don't know Rocket League Rush is benched then because I suck at that game. I would much rather play Rocket League Rush's bench than when it's in. See, that's what I'm thinking, HG, but like who do I move down? Literally every team I feel like is not terrible Rocket League Rush. Maybe do I have to move yellow down some? I feel like it's the only team I can like look at and maybe I'm okay to move them down some. Maybe we'll just assume Rocket League Rush is played late and pink is like gone and I can move pink like over here. How good has Puns done recently in Rocket League Rush? I don't know. Sapnap did exceptionally well the last time he played. It was like Pun's third best game. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna cook something up. I'm moving red here. I'm moving yellow down here. Especially is public. If you wanna get a link to it, Zen can link it. Zen, if you wanna pin the sheet, go ahead. Oh, it's on the Reddit? Okay, even better. What do I swap yellow and aqua? Do I put aqua down one and move yellow like this? I thought it was pinned already. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe OBS is just wrong. It might be pinned already. I could be wrong. It is not pinned, but... Orange is copium? Is orange copium? Do I move orange down a little bit? I don't know. I know Ames's not Rocket League Russian Dryer, but I feel like Owen... I thought Owen did good. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Owen didn't do good. And I feel like JoJo was good at that game. Am I wrong? Maybe Owen's not as big an enjoyer as I thought. Hold on. Maybe orange is too high. See, but this is like JoJo's best game. Well, maybe not best game. This is one of JoJo's best games anyways. I don't know. I guess that could be. I guess that could be like. I could put orange down here and move yellow and aqua up one again. I could even be tempted to put orange here, though that feels wrong, and then move like. Honestly, I feel like guessing this game with this comp is impossible. I feel like I'm guessing at who's going to underperform and who's not. Pink is slow because they're maybe drunk. And I'm guessing the orange side just underperform, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really sure what else to do, to be honest. This is such high... This is going to be the highest Rocket League Rush comp I've seen, actually. I feel like every team has, like, at least one, if not two good players. And I don't know. I honestly hope Rocket League Rush is in. Not even just because I'm benched, because I want to see, like... I want to see it play with such high comp, actually. I think it'd be really interesting to watch it played. Hey, Lily. There's comic with Antfrost real, actually. No Antfrost, no Dave. I don't know who else to throw that's on the bench that I can think of off the top of my head that's better actually fresh. Sure, no 5-up. 5-up and H are both aren't in. I'm pretty sure they're both pretty good at, what's it called? Is this public? Allegedly it's on the Reddit. Supposedly. Let me check and see. It is. Zenzen posted it 54 minutes ago. It is public. Here. I mean it's I think it's pinned as well. But I think that's the end of time. I'm done with this game. I don't want to think about this game anymore. Okay, it's not pinned, but she's probably go on the Reddit and you can find it. Sands of Time goes to orange. And then let me look at the rest of the teams. Is this a science game? Why is this a science game? Hello, Fruitrian, welcome back. I feel like this is a good game for not cyan, orange. I think this is a good game. I think it's a really good game for green. I think it's a good game for red. I think it goes something like green. No, probably red, green, aqua maybe. Purple here in 5th, maybe. I don't see red. Really? I feel like Pun and Sapnap are really good runners. I'm not even sure about Pong. I think Gumi's a good Sandkeeper. Butters would not cook. I also have sometimes struggles, but I think that this red team is a good stand of the time team regardless. Purple and red switch. If anything, I'm putting purple here, and I'm moving aqua down 1. Larry's gonna do the opposite of whatever Florian said, because Florian had like the most horrendous takes in chat today about teams, so if Florian says something, it's probably just gonna do the opposite of it. With that being said, I hate to do this, but I think blue might have to go in last here. Be for real? I am being for real. Your takes have been horrendous in chat today, Florams. I don't know what to tell you, I'm sorry. I also don't think pink is going to do very well, especially because this is usually a light game and they're going to be really gone. How does Lime do? Has Ollie's played Sands of Time before, right? Twice. See, I don't know, but I want to put Lime here because I feel like it's a very unpredictable team. It would just be safe to put them in 8th. But I don't know. This is pretty low stand of time count compared to last event, I feel like. I think Cyan I can safely put up here. This leaves what? This leaves yellow. Honestly, I want to put pink here because I think that there's a high chance that all of pink gets locked in. I think there's a very high chance all of pink gets locked in. And I think pink has a higher chance of getting locked in than blue. Welcome back, Kit. Pink is already not the strongest since time team in this event, and then like I just like I don't know, I'm worried about the alcohol. Shin is like the best Sands of Time runner. It's from all that testing he did 2 years ago. I gave him the edge over all of us now. Yeah, I agree, Valos, which is why I've just been putting them in last. Because, I don't know. Hold on. I'm okay with this. Okay, Sky Battle. Okay. Okay. Chat, hear me out, hear me out. I know we all look at red and we're like, oh wow, Sapnap. Maybe not so much puns. Pawn, Gumi, wow. Red is really good. And then I'm just really worried that somehow they're gonna throw Sky Battle. I'm really worried that, like, this is a rough Sky Battle for red. I think yellow crushes Sky Battle. And I think Setup will want a good PvP run this scope. So I want to put them top 3, but I think if there was a team that would be really good at Sky Battle that would throw it would be red. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do blue. We'll put red 3rd. We're saying Sky Battle's water guns? No, I'm gonna assume it's not water guns. Because I don't want to try and predict who would do good at water guns. If I was predicting water guns, I'd put orange really high, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna predict it as normal for now. I think there's a chance that they do it, but I don't want to predict for that, so I actually feel like pink is a really solid Sky Battle team. Looking at their team, I feel like pink is really solid, or am I wrong? I feel like that's a solid team. Maybe they're gonna troll anyways and it won't happen, but Joey, but I feel like pink could cook. What happens doing like pink? I feel like Aqua is just middle of the pack like, every single time. Aqua has not left like 4th, 5th, or 6th except for like twice. They're just perma in these middle spots. Maybe Cyan here. What about something like Cyan, Lime, Orange? I forgot green. Wait, hold on. No. Hold on. Green does not. I feel like green could cook pretty hard, actually. Maybe, man, maybe cut off spawn. I don't know. I hope it doesn't start a Sky Battle. I want to see your duel. I hope they don't throw. To be honest, I see Sky Battle being benched. Actually, I'm not worried about Sky Battle as much as maybe they'll do the water. If they're doing the water thing, obviously it's not gonna be benched, and it'll probably be like, I don't know. It probably have to be Battle Box and Meltdown should be in. But I don't know. I could see Sky Battle getting the bench possibly. We did agree from the notepad, Sylvia. Zenzen made this amazing spreadsheet, and this is so much better than the notepad. SG. Let me think. Yellow is really ridiculous for SG. I'm just debating, do I put am I putting red in second or not? Scar! Hi, Scar! Oh, Scar, look away. We need Build Mart. We do need Build Mart, because I put your team first here, but don't look at the rest of the games. Not the movement games, because your team is a little lower there. But I honestly, I wouldn't mind Build Mart being in this MCC. Just for your team alone, I think it'd be fun to watch your team play Build Mart. I didn't want to say that because I feel like there's a lot of Build Mart haters, but I think Build Mart would be pretty fire for this MCC, actually. Maybe Scott can pull some strings and it'll happen. It does seem to only be a non-canon at the current moment, though. Which is not looking good then for Build Mart being in. Tragically. I don't know. I guess let's go to yellow. Red Build Mart PvP would be hilarious. Red Build Mart PvP would be hilarious, actually. Either gonna be a secret S tier. I feel like if you guys got Build Mart, it just wouldn't even be close. You guys would just cook. I feel like all the hermits are really good at building. So I feel like they're just naturally good at Build Mart, generally. But I'm worried it's not gonna be I'm hoping the best for your team though, Scar. I hope that you guys do well. Generally, I like rooting for teams that I predict lower. Maybe I like underdog stories. I mean, we were sort of underdogs last time we see, so you know. I'll put red here. I just like SG seems. It seems like they seem like coin flippers. They seem like coin flippers. They seem like they might just like gamble on an early fight or an engage, and they lose, or they overextend on a fight, and they fight for too long, and then they die. I don't even know what to put next. We have blue chat. I guess Aqua can take their 4, 5, 6 spot. Is it crazy to put Sai in here? Am I thinking for this one? Hear me out before I get flamed, because I don't think this is a general PvP team. But That last SG that they did with those changes turned this into like bow spam hell. I think Cyan is a really good bow spammy team. Do it. Scar, you're definitely not biased at all. This is definitely an unbiased opinion. See, the thing is, I feel like your team, Scar, could really survive well. If there's as many arrows as there was last time, you guys will just sort of like shred teams. And you don't have to fight. Like, you never have to commit fighting with if you can just sit back and bow spam them, which I think your team would do really well. I'm doing it. I don't care if it's a controversial opinion or not. I think orange gets wiped early in SG. I want to put lime higher, actually. Who gets wiped early? Who gets caught? Oh, I know who gets wiped early. Oh. Ooh. I know who gets wiped early. I was putting it off, but I did notice a certain individual on that team that has had very unfortunate placements in survival games. Who is left? I don't even know what team is left. Is it? Who am I missing? Hello. Purple. That makes sense, I guess. I put purple like low in a lot of the PvP games. Maybe purple just get caught early or something. I don't know. Anyways, let's move on to Tug Toss because I don't want to think about SG anymore because I don't like SG. I feel like this is once again. This isn't necessarily the order chat. But look at this. I feel like it's these three teams again. I'm almost positive it's these three teams on top again. I think I'm gonna put blue in first for this one though, and then I think it goes to yellow and then red. I want to put green in fourth, honestly. I really want to put green here and move red down one. I'm just being a hater. No, I'm not. I don't care. I think green cooks. I think green, I really want to put green up one, actually. I really like green. Green is like a crazy two-theater side team, no? So is yellow. Fuck. I don't know. I really want to move green up one. I'm moving green up one. I think they're moving Andes. I think it goes to like purple and then pink. And then I don't know. I don't like this. I feel like orange is a lot better. Hold on, no, pink is going down. Pink is going down, I'm sorry. I feel like I've done a disservice to orange. I think this is like trolling hours for pink. I think this is hard trolling hours for pink. I think green's better a hole in the wall. Well, let's go active a hole in the wall for a second before we resume to get the other side. I think you're right. I think green does do better in hole in the wall. I'm okay with this, I think. So the real question is, what team is getting fucked over by what games we put in? So let me think. So we can have what, 9 games in? I think that let me mark the ones I think that will be in. With a background color. I'm just gonna put them in like green for now. I guess I shouldn't have done this for Ace Race. Hold on, maybe let me undo that one real quick. I think that Meltdown will be in. I think Parkour Tag will be in. I think Build Mart is not in. I think this might mean Parkour Warriors out. I know it's been in recently. I think the other side has been skipped. I think the other side has been skipped like twice now. Or is it just once? No, it's 28. It has been skipped twice recently though. I think Tug Toss will be in. I think Sky Battle might be. I think both team games are gonna. I'm gonna mark both team games as in because I think that they have to have just 2. I'm not gonna pick for the new game. So what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And get 4 more games. I think it's Ace Race's time to get benched. I feel like. I feel like Ace Race. When was the last time Ace Race was benched? Was it 31? Oh, maybe not then. Shoot. Okay, then Ace Race probably is in still. Another movement game. I think Rush is benched, I guess. I feel like Battlebox should be in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can pick 2 more. I feel like Sky Battle should be benched, to be honest. So I mean, what, SG and Hole in the Wall are in? How about all PvP games in? I don't know about that. I think Sky Battle's bench, to be honest. I think this is our bench lineup. Bingo and copium. I'm not predicting bingo, so. Alright, so our little predictions for what games we think we'll play. So right off the bat for first, was it mentioned 32? I don't think so. Gridders isn't getting bench unless it's in our team game, and I don't think bingo's coming back, so. I feel like To the Other Side is probably gonna be in the first half, right? I feel like To the Other Side just like always skipped. Maybe it's like a first game To the Other Side angle. Into like, I think Stand of the Time is gonna be a game that people want really early, if it gets played at all. True, we did think it was gonna be a new parkour tag thing. Hold on. Maybe we do parkour tag first, actually, here. And then, like, Sands of Time. I could see Meltdown being earlier. And then game 5, maybe, like, Battle Box. And then like a SG Hole in the Wall. I hate Hole in the Wall that late. What does that leave? Oh, I forgot Ace Race. Absolutely not. Hold on. I made a mistake. SG and Good Earners is skipped. I feel like, but like looking at these teams, is Grid Runners actually getting skipped here with these teams? Who wants Grid Runners? Cyan wants Grid Runners. I think Aqua would want Grid Runners. Red wants Grid Runners. Orange wants Grid Runners. Green maybe wants Grid Runners. I don't know. We'll do Grid Runners skip. Okay, what should we do for skip? Should we just do like yellow? Or like maybe like a pale yellow? Like this makes sense, chat, as like a like in benched and skipped. Does this make sense as a color scheme? I could do like a more pale green if we want. If we don't want like a bright green, we could do like this. What was that? Is that this one? We don't like the dark green? Not that color? Okay, my bad. We'll do the bright one. I just don't like the neon yellow behind. I think the red is too bright. Maybe it's the red is an issue. Maybe it's red. Maybe we should do like a darker red. Like that. What do I think about the darker red? How does that look? I think that looks a lot better. I think that looks like a lot better. Too dark? Really? Bench gray. I guess we could do bench gray. We could try gray. Hold on, but I'm not sure that'll work with the text. Actually, that's not bad. Wait, which one is this? Is that this? How do I feel about that? I like that, actually. I like that. SW. This is good. This is a good format. Fat font for games that are in. Make my fat font like make them like bigger fonts or like bolded or something. You know, bold. What does fat font mean? I don't know what that means. You're saying like bold. Do we like this? It's bolded if it's in? I feel like we just leave it normal, no? It seems unnecessary. I feel like the colors give a good enough indication of like what we want. I like this. I think this is good. I think this is fine. Skip game should be red. We could make this red if we want. What if we can make this one red, chat? What if we do like... That's like too bright. I don't know what red to use though. No, that's way too... That's unseeable. That's still unseeable. Is that better? Like is that like pale red good? What do you think of the pale red? I like this. I think this is a cook. Alright, W. Let's go back down to this now. Now that we've got that sorted, let's go back down to this. Okay, so how does this work? Do you just like put a team in and it tells us the placements? Oh my god, it does. Wait, why is some of the text like... What the hell? Why is the text format matted? I think it's red and yellow, just like first and second. I'm just trying to figure out who does a little better. I think red just wins, right? Red just has to have first, right? Red just has to have first, I think, with his placements. And then I think yellow gets second. My question is, who gets third? Who yoinks third away? I'm sort of eyeing green. Green does like let's look at green's placements. They get like, they have a bad middle like 2. Oh wait, they get 10th in SG. Never mind. Holy shit. Never mind. I lied. Go back. Revert. Abandon. Maybe it's purple. But purple gets 8th or 9th in SG. Hold on. 5th, 3rd, 4th, 7th, 6th, 1st, 9th. Blue. 1st, 5th, 9th was game 3. 3rd, 2nd, 8th, 9th, 3rd. Chat, we think a game 8th and ace race, 9th and hole in the wall, and then they get 3rd, brings them to 3rd. I mean, it is possible, but compare it to what? Let's compare it to the purple. Hold on. Purple has like an exceptional start, a little bit bad here and here, and then 1st, 9th. How bad is 9th and SG is pretty bad, but like, I feel like, that's so many points though. How does Aqua look? I got some people saying Aqua. 7th, 4th, 5th, 6th, 4th, 6th, 6th, 4th. I mean, like, I feel like Aqua at the very minimum is 4th, if not higher. Or maybe 5th, honestly. I feel like Aqua just averages at 5th. I feel like Aqua just, like, heavy averages at 5th. I think Aqua just gets 5th. Oh, that's the wrong column. Oops. I think purple might yoink this. I know they get 9th in SG, but getting 1st in hole in the wall and ace race is sort of massive, no? And then the thing is, I feel like getting first in these two games adds up to more than blue getting third here, but they get like bottom 3 in the last two games, I think. I think blue would end up here, maybe. Because they have a good performance. Blue has a good performance throughout up until these two and game 3, but it's the end of the time, so whatever. And I didn't say purple. I don't know. Does purple get 0 points? I didn't necessarily say that for SG. I don't know. Who gets 6? Because like green. Look at green's placements. Green is like cooking really hard the entire event, minus battle box and meltdown. But then they get 10th in SG. But orange also does pretty equally bad in SG. Let's look at orange's games real quick. 6th, 7th, 1st, 5th, 5th, 2nd, 4th, 8th. I don't know. Meltdown's game 4.
Antfrost, Crick 96 here. It's 4 p.m.
Oh my god,
here.
I haven't heard in forever.
I still love you after 10 years of Minecraft man chicken.
Crick, I hope you've been well. Thank you for the bits. Holy, that's I haven't heard in forever. I hope you've been doing well. You're like the second person to pop in the stream in like the past week or two that I've known for a very long time that I haven't talked to in a while. Oh my god. Plus almost who's gonna see if it's higher than Aqua's. I think Aqua just permanently gets 5th. I feel like Aqua with these placements just like solidifies their spot in 5th. Like Aqua literally probably averages out to like 5th, honestly, with these placements. Or like 5.5 or something. Oh, you may. I hope you've been well, but life has been treating you well. Pink probably 10th. Yeah, well, okay. I guess we can work backwards if we want. I think pink just gets 10th. I don't see any other way that pink doesn't get 10th. I think cyan might end up in 9th. Well, what do we think, chat? Do we think a 5th in SG could boost them past anybody? Do we think that cyan can move past at all? What about lime? I think cyan beats out lime, actually. I think lime gets 9th and cyan gets 8th. Okay, we're doing orange and green. Green has such better placements, but like the two games where green needs to do really well, they Giga throw. Like green does better in most games, but the two games, Meltdown and SG, like probably the two highest point differential games ever, they do terrible in, and orange doesn't do as bad as them. But they're both throwing SG too, so it doesn't matter as much. Compared to Meltdown is like a 5th to a 9th. But like, let me see. It goes. So we have what? We're doing orange, green. Green gets 2nd here. Probably not that big of a differential between 6th and 2nd here. They're both more or less. Parkour attack doesn't matter. Sense of time pretty close together still. Meltdown, I feel like orange takes the lead over green. Battle box, orange still maintains the lead. I think it's just orange. I think it's just orange wins. I think it's orange and then green. I think just looking at it like that way makes sense. Okay, let me do my general predictions because I actually haven't done this yet. And I was going to at the start and then I just forgot. Let me cook. Let me cook. Who am I missing right now? I'm missing green and I'm missing who? Purple? Did I cook? You see the CPKs? No, I haven't seen CPK's predictions yet. We're getting there. I'll get there. No. Better than CPK's. We'll go watch CPK's video after this. Alright, chat, so I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. I don't know if there's a way to zoom it in so you can see the side here, but not the bottom. I guess, chat, if you can, screenshot this. Like, just screenshot the games that are in first over here, and all these top things. If you're, I mean, I guess you can do whatever, I don't know. Screenshot the top bit, and then I'll scroll down, and you can screenshot the bottom, so I post it to the Reddit. Because they're interesting as always. That's what I like to hear. Here, let me move down to the bottom here. You can screenshot these now. I can maybe zoom in a little more. I'm just worried that, yeah, it cuts off at 10th, doesn't it? So I can't. Unlucky. I think my predictions are alright. Individual. I don't like doing individual predictions. I feel like that's variable on what teams do good, partially, and I don't know. Meh. I just don't like doing them. Let's post it on Reddit. W. Go get your Reddit karma. All things MCC. Let me pause this.
What's going on, you guys? My name is CPK, one of the hosts of All Things MCC, and it's that time for the MCC 33 All Teams and Predictions. You can already see the first team on the screen, so it's kind of a spoiler. But I just want to say, last event was my worst predictions of all time. Like, literally, they have never been worse.
Wait, really?
Two things. One, I feel like I just...
Hold on, I want to see this, actually. What were CPK's predictions for last event that they were the worst of all time? Hi, Hannah.
What's going on, you guys? My name is CPK, one of the hosts of All Things MCC, and it's that time where Science 6. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I definitely see why these were the worst predictions of all time. He had my team in Aqua bottom 3 when we were in Dodgebolt. Purple was in like 7th. I don't remember the rest of the placements here, but this explains a lot, actually. I think Lime was a lot higher. Oof. This is actually, like, this is terrible. I'm not even trying to play CPK. This is just, like, this is rough. I don't think my predictions are pretty bad, too. I'm not going to lie, but holy shit. This is really bad. That's rough. Hannah, did you see my predictions? I have high expectations for your team. I'm not sure... I think your team did get a little rolled by, like, the games that I benched, namely Rocket City Rush and Sky Battle. But regardless, I put you in 4th in both spots, and I think you can do a lot better than that. I think you guys will cook. I'm excited for your team. I'm gonna be, and Hannah, I'm gonna be watching your team. Me and Kraft and 2 other friends are all gonna be watching your team as like a primary POV. And hopefully you guys cook. I think we're gonna have your team on for most of the games. I'm excited. These guys. Meanwhile, practicing literally every day. Sheesh. I feel like your team. I look at your team. I feel like everybody in your team is like practice. Like I know Evan sweats a lot. Wally is a sweat. You're a sweat. Sylvie. I don't know if Sylvie sweats anymore, but she used to sweat a lot. You should get Sylvie on the grind too. Unironically, your whole team could come like top like 15, top 20. If you guys do really well. Like, your team is, like, really, really good. everyone's willing to practice. I would say, I feel like out of all the teams in this event, your team is like the sweatiest in terms of practicing and willing to do things. Oh, me and Wally in top 10. If you guys get first place, second place, I would expect you and Wally both top 10. I think Sylvie and Ant Venom are both top 20, I think, honestly. I think your team would, if your team just pops off, you guys are just going to go crazy in like every game. I always told you on the parkour grind for Parkour Warrior to get better, which is a massive W, because that game is actually sort of worth a lot of points if you get high multipliers. Depends on the games. I think my bench list is pretty realistic. I don't know how you feel about these games. It's Buildmar's always, it's perma-bench anyways. The Parkour Warrior, Rocket Spleef Rush, and Sky Battle all make sense for benches. I think your team is really good at these two games, which sort of sucks, but I think these ones make sense as bench games. I don't know. I can maybe see like SG being out still, just because SG isn't in very often, and they do like, I don't know, like Sky Battle in instead, or maybe Parkour Warrior, but regardless, I don't think your team has really many bad games. I think Ace Race is maybe not a game question, yeah. What is up? It sounds so quiet with the music. I think they're gonna use the USC Sky. Okay, so I wasn't sure because they tweeted something out, and I think they might, but I didn't want to like. If I was gonna think that the Sky Battle was gonna be in, they're gonna do the water one, I would have done my predictions for Sky Battle differently, and I didn't want to predict that. I think there is a chance Sky Battle is just in, and if Sky Battle's in, it's probably gonna be SG that's out. So there's a chance that it's the remix Sky Battle with like the water thing, and it'll just be SG is out. Honestly though, I don't think it really matters for your team. I think your team cooks both games, so like I don't think I think either one would be good, honestly. The Sky Battle one is like really not. I think it's an easier version of Sky Battle, but it, like there's a lot of ways to cheese it. And if you guys are actually practicing, you can find strats for the water one that other people aren't gonna know or be able to pull off, which would be really good. Because it does play a lot differently. It almost plays like a shooter. Yeah, it's almost like you're playing like Valorant or COD or something, where you're gonna want to use range stuff and play more as a team than trying to go melee and stuff. Could be in Rising instead too. That could be the case. Maybe it could be in both, honestly. But I think you guys, if it is in, you should get on the grind to practice that, because it does play a lot differently, like way differently.
Drop the ball a little bit, maybe. And maybe
alright, let's hear CPK's words on this.
2, MCC is becoming more and more balanced, making it
true.
more and more
CPK is right about that.
So for that reason, it is getting harder and harder for me to get things correct. With that being said, we do have the MCC, the All Things MCC Fantasy League, which is going to be linked in the description, and you guys can prove that you are better than me at guessing where teams are going to finish and competing in a leaderboard with all the other people that do it. There are hundreds of people who are signed up and play along with us each event, so go down there and check that out. Now let's get into the teams. First up, we have the Red Rabbits, made up of Satnap, Puns, Ponk, and Goomy. People seeing this team are going to
no fall damage. True. It doesn't. Well, I'm gold. I was diamond, but I placed down to gold.
The coin range is
last night,
but it feels that there are a few teams that are very strong, and then a few teams that could do well. This is definitely one of the teams that is very strong. Satnap and Puns, obviously a ridiculous duo, and 2 other players who are also good. Like Ponk hasn't been in that much, and Goomy is getting very consistent with placement too. So solid all-round team. I think the interesting thing is going to be whether Satnap or Puns is going to take the lead with this one. Satnap's definitely been playing a little bit more Minecraft, I think. Puns has definitely been playing a lot of Valorant and stuff. Puns did say this gives him a reason to try. So let's see how the Punsnap duo does in this event. It could be very strong, but we're going to need to wait for the games, because right now I think
predictions for the books. Oh no.
There aren't as many, because there were quite a few last time, then
volume up. Okay,
maybe we'll see this team do a little less well than expected. Second up is the Orange Ocelots, made up of Jojo Solos, Owen's Juice, Aimsy, and Pearlescent Moon. So this actual spreadsheet that we use each time isn't currently completely up to date, meaning there's no MCC 32 stats in there. So there's no Orange Juice stats. So I did compare him to 5-up, I believe. But this team, again, really strong. Orange Juice with a really strong performance in their Cannon event last time, finishing 14th place individually, which is a really strong showing. And obviously, it's too early to say how well Owen's going to continue to play.
You want team with Max? Me and Michaela are just like permanent rating each other down.
Forward. Again,
Until
this team, not a team
we're together.
to be messed with. Another strong all-round team. I think they have a good mix of skill sets for games, and it's going to be a really, really tough one to place, especially when you see some of these other teams as well. So no idea where they're going to finish. I guess that's my job to work out later. Coming in third, it's the Yellow Yaks. Made up of
surely yellow. You put yellow high, surely, guys. Surely.
Orion Sound.
I have such high expectations for this team. Surely.
Ridiculous to me. Fruitberry's obviously a GOAT, easily a top 5 player in the event. Shadoon is an absolute beast. I've known Shadoon for a really long time.
I have such a high expectations for this team that, like,
we know he's a beast. Sparkles and Orion Sand, again, been in so many events now. They've got a pretty consistent placement. Really showing up in games.
I like how they even include this when you put in chat right now.
Beast of a team. Like, if I had to put these teams in a first, second, third order, I'd really, really struggle, and that's what I'm gonna have to do at the end of this video. So right now, I have no idea. I think this team will have great vibes.
Yeah, Ollie's a fourth frag is crazy.
Again, another really dangerous team with an all-round mentality. Your fourth team is made up of Purpled, Ollie Gamers, Gucky, and Snifferish. Now, Gucky coming off the back of their first event. I think some first event jitters got best of them because I know they can do better than they did in that event, so not to be overlooked. I've ranked Purpled and Snifferish low together on a team before, and they've absolutely basically punched me in the mouth by proving me wrong. So again, won't be making that same mistake this time, hopefully. Purple, absolute beast. I think the first person ever to finish every single branch of Parkour Warrior and the hard finish, making him now the official Parkour Warrior, and I have been reduced down to just okay at the game. Very sad for me. But gonna be a fun one. Again, another really strong team. Purple is a complete all-rounder, and if he guides this team, they can do incredibly well. Next up, we have the Green Geckos, made up of Filza, Rambrew, Michaela, and Krinios. Super cool to see Krinios back in the mix. Now, this team is incredibly
broke out his predictions with Florian. Wait, real, actually.
Up and down
you're cooking, Florian, you're cooking.
In the event for a while. It's all going to come down to whether or not
you saw Stu's predictions. I should get Stu to get. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna call Stu right now.
Coming off the back of their first win, which I'm super excited about. And I just teamed with Michaela, who is an absolutely great teammate and is definitely going to get better as time goes on and they get a few more events under their belt. Phil's an absolute veteran.
I need to see Stu's predictions.
I feel like you sort of know what you're going to get with Phil. And again, I don't think this is a massively strong team for things like PvP, but I think in team-based games, this team could really show up and do massively well. Next up is the Cyan Coyotes, made up of Fire Breathman, Smager, Scar, and Etho. Now, I'm going to level with you. Etho
so like put red 10? He would.
I don't know how good Etho is. I have absolutely no idea. But
yeah, I think he had like CPK level of predictions for last event, I'm pretty sure.
Means that we would be looking at someone who is probably
like he put my team in 9th, and yeah, I think he put Aqua in 10th.
If I had to guess, just based on team balancing, maybe like a 20th place player, but you know, first event they might not do as well. I have no clue. I'm sure you guys in the chat can tell me. I keep saying chat when I mean comments. Fire Breathman, again, absolutely ungodly beast. Does what he wants. And again, Scar and Smager. Now, Smager obviously been in so many events, literally every single one. And
no, those predictions actually sort of good for a random generator. Those predictions are actually not terrible.
I don't know where he's gonna finish. Again,
that's sort of a good
team for some team-based games. Fire Breathman is enough to help them out massively in PvP stuff. And I worry that this team is an absolute powerhouse. It's a tough one for sure. I think a lot of this depends on what kind of event Smager has. I know he's had a few up and downs, and I think if he has an up event, this team will smash it. And if he has a little bit of a down event, it could be a bit of a turning point where they actually don't do as well overall, sadly. For Axolotls, made up of Illumina, Smallish Beans, Impulse, and Sneak. Again, this is another one where like Sneak is great, Impulse is great, Smallish Beans great, Illumina is fantastic. Like this team is just a powerhouse. A lot of this is going to
come down that's pretty high praise. That's pretty good praise. Surely this team is top 4, right?
Gotten better, barring Illumina, who's just always been great.
No, not even top 4. This team's gonna be top 3 for saying that, right?
All-round team. They've got good PvP. They've got good team-based movement stuff is solid. solid. I'm scared of this team, and I think it's going to be absolutely unreal to watch them. And I think that this event is going to have so many good VODs to watch that it's going to be hard to even pick who to watch live and who to watch after the event. Next up, we have the Blue Bats, which is a team of people whose photos won't load for some reason. We have Wally Bear, Hannah Rose, Sylvie, and Ant Venom. Again, this is another one of those teams where, I mean, I guess when you see a Puns and Sapnap team, you assume every team's going to have some sort of duo to combat that. And I feel like Wally Bear, Hannah Rhodes is an absolutely fantastic example of that. And again, I actually think Sylvie and Ant Venom is a pretty good comparison to Ponk and Gumi. If I think red can win, then that means I think blue can win. And I definitely do. Wally going to be looking to prove himself, I'm sure. I know he loves competition. Hannah absolutely loves competing. So it's going to be interesting. My only thing with duos like this is I wonder how they decide who gets things like geared up in Sky Battle, who gets the most aggressive kit in Battle Box. Like, it's going to be interesting to watch all that unfold. Yeah, this team going to be really frightening in PvP especially, but not like they're going to be shy of movement games or anything as well. So it's a tough one. Next up, we have my favorite team, the Purple Pandas, made up of Pizza Hut, CBK, and False Symmetry. I'm really excited for this one. Now, I think statistically we are not one of the strongest teams, but I've teamed with Pete enough now that I think we really, really understand each other and how we both play. I think we have similar skill sets, which can sometimes be a detriment to teams, but I feel like we are
sometimes
on one of those
it can
occasions
also be a good thing.
Actually, I love having this, and I love knowing that I'm considered the second best player in a team, because it means I'm super comfortable with letting Pete lead, and I'm super comfortable with letting Pete sort of tell me what to do and be my captain. Again, joined up by Cub Fan and False. This team has a lot of wins. I don't think it's it might be the most winning team, actually. I'm actually not sure. I feel like we have a lot of wins between us, which you'll have seen from our announcement post, because it'll be out by now, and I think we absolutely smashed that, honestly. Probably the best announcement post of all time. But yeah, I'm super excited. I don't think we have super weak stuff. I think we'll probably try and dodge some PvP things, honestly, but yeah, time will tell. And the final team is made up of Becky Amon, Tommy Innit, Tubbo, and Jack Manifold. I'm super excited for this team. It gives me real like peak MCC season 2 vibes. The Tommy, Tubbo, Jack collaboration is going to be unreal. And again, Becky Amon fits perfectly into that, being such good friends with these guys. I think there's going to be absolute chaos. I do not think this team will win. I think they'll actually be one of the lower performing teams, but I doubt there'll be a more entertaining POV to watch than this one. So with that being said, let's take a look at some of the stats. So as you can see here, we have this thing that says Scott's Method, which I'm not entirely sure.
I don't know if I've seen. I think I saw it on the Reddit, but I don't remember now. Hold on, I need to see.
And just seen there's some discrepancies, so I'm actually not going to use Scott's Method. I'm going to use Season 3 average. I feel that's the fairest way to do it. You can see here, some teams are going to be affected by this. Like Pearl hasn't played in Season 3 yet. Actually, the only person who hasn't played. Technically Etho as well, of course, but they have the ranking of someone of Ant Venom is who I gave them. Could be too much, could be too little. Really not sure. Orange, green, purple, lime, yellow, blue, red, cyan, aqua, pink. Honestly, I'm actually not expecting mine to be massively different to this. This is pretty much where I'd put it. I'd maybe dip orange a little. But time will tell. I'm going to go through and sort that stuff out. And then individual leaderboards. I mean, you can see purple, Fire Breath Man. Purple is so clear.
What did you mean by that, CBK?
400 coins away from second place. And then you've got all these close ones here. Fire Breath Man, Sapnap, Jojo, Pete, Fruit, Wally. Like, it's going to be a really close one. I mean, Season 3, I had a ropey start, but I had a really good last event. But sadly, this is only up to date for MCC 31, so my MCC 32 game isn't even in here yet, which I think would bump me up. I just think this one's going to be really, really close. There's going to be a lot of teams that are going to do really, really well, and I think it's all going to come down to how people play on the day, and games and game order, I think, is going to be so unbelievably important. With all this being said and all the teams now announced, let me go through and give you my predictions.
Oh, I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready.
We will go from there. Yeah, I gotta be honest, guys. This was one of the hardest ones I've ever done. That's actually probably the longest it's ever taken me to do it, too. Realistically, this is near impossible. So, again, this time I really should do an updated one when...
Do we start from the bottom up, or do we start from the top and work our way down? We go from bottom up, right? We'll go from bottom up, I think.
I see the games. I think what I'll probably do is leave my rankings in a comment and then comment back on it when I get the games. Because some of you guys are going to lose your minds over this. I don't blame you. It's tough. It's tough out here. All right, it's really tough. Here's what I went with.
Okay, pink. Same as... Oh my god. What did yellow do, guys? Okay, hold on. Maybe they just throw. All right, fine. Maybe they throw. Maybe the fruit captain duo's curse. Okay, let's keep going. Green, valid. Aqua 7. He literally had like the highest praises for Aqua out of like all of the teams that he was going through when he was talking about them. When he put them in 7th. Red and 6. What? Oh had high praises for red too. Alright. Cyan, blue, orange, purple, because he's on it, of course. Honestly, I can't even fault for CBK for putting his teams high. It's valid. Lime in first. Honestly, I think Lime is either getting first or they're getting, like, 9th, and there's not in between. Maybe not 9th, maybe more like 7th, but, like, I don't know. Maybe he thinks the purple factored will carry this up. This is certainly I'm kind of yellow. I don't even care that Lime's in first, because that could happen. I'm just so distraught that yellow is in 9th. I literally have, like, I think the most expectations for yellow out of this entire event. And seeing them in 9th is painful. I don't even care about Lime first. They could get first. I think any team could get first. I'm just, yellow is so low, it's so painful. And red down here as well is also pretty crazy. Did CBK put anything in the comments? I don't think so. Check comments. I feel like every comment I've seen so far has been about Etho. Did CBK comment on something? What am I looking for? I mean, I'm curious what Nebula did for predictions. See, the thing is, okay, chat. The thing is, we're clowning this, right? But if you look at last event, if you had done the predictions for the, like, if you put my team and Aqua in the top 2 and done all the predictions that we did for last event, I feel like you would have been equally, like, mocked and made fun of for how ridiculous the team placements were. So, like, I can't bring myself to flame or anything, because after looking at last event, like, it can happen. Like, if you looked at, hold on, I'm gonna get this up now because I wanna show these. Where is MCC? MCC 32. If you had put my team in first, like, purple in 5th, you know, green in 8th, like, if you had done these predictions, yellow 4th, orange in 7th, if you had done these predictions, you would have been, like, laughed off the Reddit. If you put orange in 7th, you would have been, like, you would have just been downvoted into oblivion if you had done this.
Guys, what are your all's predictions on what edibles he was eating while making these?
I don't know, Oliver. Something strong. Maybe he ate something so strong that he was able to peer into the future and see. If you put orange in 7th and, like, my team in Aqua in 1st and 2nd, you would have been, like, crucified on the Reddit. I just realized I was in a game for my team. Meanwhile, I have a pretty solid plan. All I'm going to say is I think I can lead a team pretty decently now, and he's PvP god. I'm excited. I hope that you guys cook, Hannah. I hope that you guys do really well. I'm excited for next weekend. I hope to see you guys cook. I will be watching. And I think if you guys put a lot of work in together, as a, like, team dynamic will improve. I think the one thing, Hannah, my one piece of advice for your team, and the one thing that I think that could possibly limit your team, is if you guys get tilted in a game. If you guys get tilted and morale goes down, that's, like, the one way to just tank your team. You have to keep morale up if you can help it. Which might mean playing, like, hole in the wall early or something, because I don't think your team is hole in the wall enjoyers. But outside of hole in the wall, I think you're sort of okay for the rest of the event. Maybe Ace Race too. I'm not sure about Ace Race. You didn't get to play Clouds, did you? Sure, you do beat Red in Morale. Red also could, like, easy till. Okay, you know, it's only played once. You haven't played Clouds. Hannah, go to my VOD for Clouds. If you want, I'll sit in a call with you and go over this with you. There's, I found, I think, the majority of skips on this map after my, like, run. I went back through and found a lot of skips. I can go over stuff with you if you want, like, routing for this one, because I'm pretty sure I have the route down for this map. I'm almost positive I have the route down. If you need skips and info, I can help you. Nerd, shut up, Thorans. And the skips on this map I feel like aren't that hard to hit, generally speaking. I feel like the mushroom one is the hardest one, but that map again, I desperately need help. Okay. I can if it's in it, it'll probably be this map. So I can help you out with skips. I can find you the correct routing and stuff. Wally also might need help. Wally sort of struggled last event, I'm not gonna lie. Wally had a very unfortunate run of ace race. Move the water onto the bridge. Allegedly, that's not even the fastest way to do it, chat. Apparently, the fastest way to do it is just going up one of the waterfalls, probably the first one, and then just getting a good trident out would be like faster. I don't know if it's faster by much, but if you do it correctly from that first water tower, you could get just to the top of the jump pad area. I think that would be faster, to be honest. But we'll see. I don't know. It's hard to be consistent, and that would also be really hard to pull off, so I'm not really sure if that's the best route anyways, to be honest. I think maybe just going on the bridge, if you can do it, would just be easier, even if it's like slightly slower. Alright, well, that was fun for predictions. Let me... So you said you'll get predictions to me in like 10 minutes. So I guess I'm going to play some Island for a little bit until Stu is here. Hold on. Let me get Minecraft up. And I think what they said is, like, if people keep making, like, the videos where, like, it's optimal routes and they optimize it, they're gonna sort of do what they do to, like Turtle Run, where they just, like, make alternate routes and change small parts of the map like that so that you can't just optimize it. Which I don't think is inherently a bad thing. But I think they're probably gonna try and do that for most maps anyways once they've been played a couple times. And I sort of like that they do that. That means that it's not like the same person just winning over and over because they're gonna hit all the skips, and there's like variety to it, and you have to like adjust. I think being able to adjust while you're playing is a good skill to, like, I don't know, reward, I guess. So I don't hate that. And I don't think it's good for like it just makes it so it's not boring. I guess once you play the map like 3 times, it gets pretty boring after that. So already that's like, I think it's a good change of stuff with that alone too, honestly. Puns is on Island. Wait, is he? Message Puns. Meowdy. I can't fucking message him, but he is on. Holy shit, Puns is actually practicing? Oh my god. He's actually playing. It's crazy. It's a miracle. He's overcome his Valorant addiction to actually hop on Minecraft. No! Oh, I don't want this. I want the other one. I want this. Determined to outperform Sapnap. See, I don't know if him outperforming Sapnap is good or not. The thing is like, it would be really cool if he did. But that might mean that Sapnap also, like, really underperformed, and their team doesn't do good because of that. You know what I mean? Unless Punch just gets first, and the Sapnap gets, like, second or third or fourth, then that would be chill too, I guess. Craft invited me to a party. Oh my god, if he's playing with Anna. Well, yeah, they'll run it back to MCC 14. Hold on, alright. Crafting Anna in a call somewhere. Let me look. Block Wars Origins practice, guys. I'm actually subbing in tomorrow for their team. That's why they invited me. I wasn't supposed to leak it earlier, but I'm subbing in for Ogar. So I'll be taking Ogar's spot. I don't think I'd be allowed to sub into Black Wars Origins. I think I would, I think they would just grab somebody else who was on the bench, because I already played in the CC one. Should I watch for Black? Man, you should watch Kraft or Anna. I think their team is going to have really good vibes, regardless of how they do. That's a team with Ogar. I want to play in Origins again, to play with Kraft and maybe I don't know. See, the thing is, I don't think me, Kraft, and Flores can be allowed as a trio. So like, I don't know. I want to play. I would love a quads of like me, Kraft, Anna, and Flores, but I don't think that would ever be allowed. So unlucky. I don't think that me. I don't think. That team is just too strong, I think. I don't know. We have to have like a Rockets, like our 5th player. No, not Florams, Flores. Yeah, I want to play Origins to play with Florams. 2 months break on Wash now. Flores, I don't think they would allow it. I'm not gonna lie. I think that would be a little too strong. And I feel like everyone's practicing for his MCC. Honestly, I'm happy that I'm maybe not in, because I've been playing League and like Warzone. I've been playing Minecraft. I would be like insanely washed if I was in. And if like Hannah's practicing puns and sapnap, like I guess all of Blue, not even just Hannah, all of Blue is practicing. Like that's terrifying. I don't want to play against like people who are sweating. League snap. I deranked from almost my Emerald 1. I guess it's not promos, but almost to Diamond, all the way down to Emerald 2, and I'm sad. Party chat. Are we in VC? You got bottom 5. I know. So I was literally one away. I've gone like an 8-loss streak, and I promise not all the games are my fault. I promise. Some of them were. I was up. Oh my god, I got no loot. Holy shit. My bad, guys. I didn't want any loot. Damn, they got that block off. We're in VC. What VC are we in? Hello. 7 for Illumina. I would feel bad subbing in for Illumina. Well, if I have to sub in for Illumina, like to internet issues, that means fruit scones too, right? So like, I wouldn't want to sub in for them. I'd rather sub in for like, I don't know, Purpled or Shane. Hold on, I need to find the VC that they're in. Hold on. Okay, I'm joining. Hello, I am live. But hello, I'm still live.
Yo.
Ben, or Ant.
Oh, there's just one laying on the ground on there.
I've been a toxic gamer today.
Yo, guys, Anna, you left me. There's like 4 of them out there. They're all half HP.
Oh my god, I just got...
That is unlucky.
Oh.
You still want to team with Etho? Well, maybe I do, but... I also would feel bad if for Anna Lumina had to sub out. So...
There's one on you and then one... I do have my stone sword. Surely you cooked it.
Someone's for Sapnap. Run back in puns. That is an instant loss. If I'm subbing in for Sapnap, that is a loss.
Holy.
I think it's crazy that Flores has been like sweating strats for Hunt, actually.
And he's not even in.
He's not in, so for anybody curious, chat, Flores has been for the past like 2 or 3 hours, he's been typing in a group chat with us strategies for Hunt, including like every room, what room is good, what rooms are bad, good hiding spots in each room.
He's so base though.
Flores is in chat shit. 3 hours? I mean, you've been typing for quite a while, Flores. I feel like...
It's not been 3 hours.
Probably not 3 hours. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but maybe like... It's probably been at least an hour and a half to 2 hours at least. I watched 2 VODs. But you've been typing like essays about each room and like what rooms are good and bad. And oh, Anna,
I'm
you're getting
getting
cooked.
destroyed. I'm so bad. I
Oh,
can't.
you just got
okay,
cooked. Oh no.
I'm so bad. I'm so bad.
It's a good thing that battle is just like not in, because...
I think we're a good PvP team.
No, I think we're a good PvP team.
You missed all the times that I won. Okay, I just didn't there.
Okay.
We've been cooking actually. Ben and I have won quite a few.
The thing is though, I know that Flores and like your team isn't the only one who can be bothered being high. I know there's people who are sweating their asses off to watch
Yeah.
hours of fucking hunt footage to figure out good rooms. I can't even be mad with that.
Have you seen Barbie yet, Ant?
I'm seeing it tomorrow morning.
Oh, it's so good.
I'm excited. I can't wait to see it.
I'm listening to the soundtrack right now. I almost cried. It was good.
I've heard. Everybody I've talked to said it was really good, so I'm excited.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Yonky, love you for me. You can jump, Craft.
I
You
went the
want
other
two
way.
more
that's
lovies
fine.
for me.
Oh. I got the levies in time. Let's fucking go. Oh.
Oh my god, is somebody breaking blocks behind us? Holy shit, Anna.
Whatever.
What is
What do you mean? What do
happening?
you mean?
That red team got diamond axes. They got diamond axes.
Sword, cause...
I only have a stone sword, so.
Yeah.
I only have some sword, but
Sure.
red has diamond axes, so we probably need to kill them or like, I don't know, not fight them. I'll get third party by them anyways.
Let's just fucking bow them down. Oh,
We have like power bows. I've shot one or two of them once, but we should push them. We should push them. They're
Wait,
so
Alright, wait, hold on. No, Ben is over here. What are you doing, Ben?
team.
Like I follow you. He's one in. I'm behind you.
What do you mean he's one? I'm running for my life.
Yo, there's a whole bunch of red people. Oh, two of the red people are on me with diamond axes.
And they're on us. They're on us. Behind you. Behind you. What is happening?
You seem to be dead.
I am slightly dead.
One's chasing you. Oh,
I didn't expect him to be able to hit me in the corner like
just
that.
got knocked off.
Yeah, my bad. I sort of trolled us by putting those whips down.
I couldn't really get out. You guys are freakazoids. Up a bear.
No way you pushed me. No,
Nice,
you.
dude.
Good. I am so glad that person died. Pissed me off. Team of 3 on you. You decided to
Someone
fight
else
the
is
solo.
also building up to your bridge. I mean, roof.
Yeah, they're on top. They're kind of clueless.
About me?
No,
Yeah,
there's
they're
someone
going to
someone
middle
above you.
now.
They're going to mid. They have a quackity skin on? No, they don't. Maybe they do.
What the
It's a
fuck
red
are you-
person below. What?
Like, why? Why would you push
Oh.
me
There's a
there?
red below
Nice.
you.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna die to arrow.
Someone's pushing you.
Why? Does that... Red is like... Oh, actually, there's only one left. Never mind.
I think everybody left solo.
Yeah.
Red person's fighting.
Yeah, I don't know
yellow
why the music button's broken. I need to ask,
person. They're in a different house now.
Mai what happened with that. This is boring. Why is everybody's going camping?
No.
Yoink. Yummy loot. I'm gonna clutch for us. If I clutch, you guys win tomorrow.
Okay, real.
The red guy has a diamond axe, and the other dude just.
Yeah, okay. Diamond Axe. I actually win this guy. That promise.
I don't want the other person.
The fucking sign guy's just hiding.
You almost killed me. That's 3.5. I was dead.
Chris MMJ is just hiding right now.
Yeah, Chris is hiding. I think you're good.
Diamond
You're scared for their life due
Axe.
to your.
Oh
I'm
my
trying to kill
god.
you.
They're
He's hiding
bowing.
again?
They don't have a stone sword.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. You guys are winning tomorrow. Congratulations.
Let's go.
I'm actually giving Flores my controls, so we'll be fine.
Dynamic FOV and right hand? I don't think so. I'm so confused. What did you think I used to play on? I feel like that's default settings, no? Am I crazy? Those are default settings, right?
Dynamic and right hand, yeah, they are. I use those.
Yeah, no, they're literally. I'll turn them on for one game. Oh
I
shit!
hate
What is...
FOV effect.
I hate dynamic FOV.
But you can tell when you're sprinting. Oh my god.
I can always tell when I'm sprinting because I'm not.
Yes, I can always tell.
Okay,
dumb.
not all of us are as sweaty as you guys, okay? Chill out.
Okay, sorry.
I don't even call it being sweaty. I feel like I don't know.
No.
Maybe it's
sweaty.
experience.
No.
Oh, I hate it already. I hate it. 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 I hate it so
What?
much. I hate it so much. I hate it so much.
Oh, it's base. It's base.
No, it's ugly
Not
and
trying-
horrible and
Oh, yeah,
unbased.
you do have toggle sprint on for this, don't you? Like for normal.
Yeah.
I was gonna say turn on toggle sprint, but
They're running over here. Looks.
Oh, I hate it. Oh, this is. Wait, are they behind you? Crap behind you.
What the fuck?
Anna, you're body blocking me. I'm gonna let you get that
Hey,
one.
you're body blocking me?
Yeah. Okay, there's just 6 snowballs everywhere. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this.
If you were better, you'd be fine at it.
I used to play like this, and I was looking for 1.8 though.
We're
They're
getting shot
shooting
at.
at us, bro. What the fuck?
Who?
Guys, I got this.
The
Okay,
team.
just kidding.
Good. On
Go, Anna, go. We're getting shot. We're getting shot. Anna, look out. Where did that
I
craft?
mean, I would never die.
Oh my god. Stu, do your predictions. I need to see.
Oh, there's people here. Oh god.
Wait, it's Florams. Come here, team.
Wait.
I'm running.
Okay.
Why am I saying cook right now?
I'm getting shot at. I'm gonna die.
You guys, there's a team of 2 on me. Oh, no, Anna.
Oh, I'm dead. Well, I tried to save you. That's what I get. That's what I fucking get.
Yeah, I'm low.
Oh, so am I.
I'm just levied up above you. What team is Florams on?
Orange.
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 Solo orange.
Yeah,
Alright,
TP
we
to him
need
and tell us
coordinates,
where he
Anna.
is. Yeah, give us queries.
Coordinates? No, I'm not outing Florams like that.
What?
I'm a real one. I'm a real one.
Florams has literally done nothing for you ever. What do you mean you're a real
What do
one?
you mean? Florams is my biggest supporter.
Yeah, that's one. There's one above. Florams is above. Right up there. Florams is fighting.
I literally just got identity once. Annoying.
You're being hunted down.
Yeah, I think so.
The guy behind you is one.
Why would you go after me, by the way? That is
It's full
There's
crazy.
of-
someone behind you.
They're still behind you. You got a little bit of room off of that.
Left. Oh, you're chilling. Except there's someone
I hate this.
on you. Florams,
I hate. Oh my
Florams.
god. Of course I'm getting
Behind
clean.
you.
Of course Florams would be the one to clean me. Actually, that's crazy.
What is happening?
Florams is scared of the snowball attack.
What the?
Hello? Hello? Florams is cheating. No, Florams is actually cheating. What was that knockback, by the way, guys?
Oh, you're gonna get
Florams is
shot.
like,
Ooh,
stop
okay.
taking knockback.
Florams literally just stopped taking knockback. Question mark? Florams cheating on the MCC network? Hello? I hate these settings, by the way. This is terrible, and I don't know how you can play like this.
What do you mean?
This is terrible.
Good. No, they're good.
This is not good. This is terrible.
No. Flores,
Florams
okay, Flores
does
is
know
here
some
now.
tech that we.
Flores will back me up. Alright,
What?
Flores. Is right hand and dynamic FFE based or not based?
It's preference.
What?
Oh
You
my
gotta
god.
choose.
Flores is
You're
the
either on
diplomatic
what-
answer.
Are
You're either on your girlfriend's side or the enemy's side. You choose.
the enemy's side.
Yeah.
Enemy. Enemy's a strong word, I feel like. Enemy's sort of a crazy word for Minecraft.
No. Neither.
What?
View bombing? I'm not turning view bombing on you. View bombing is actually terrible. I also
don't
used to
view
play with that
bombing
as
on.
well. View bombing is like actually bad. At least this is sort of playable. View bombing is like you only use that for UHC to find caves, and that is it.
What?
You can like see through the ground with view bombing,
Oh.
so you use it to like X-ray sort of.
I found.
Yummy levies.
Oh.
I don't have a better sword. I think
I
we've
don't-
been fine anyway.
Oh. Okay. Well, I got body block
Oh,
fire.
I got
Blocks.
shot.
Let's chill.
What the fuck? I'm getting shot at.
Look, Discord. Oh
Haters.
no, don't even want to see these
Haters are my
predictions.
motivators.
Hold on.
There's iron
Oh
pants.
my
purple
god,
team,
you guys,
team
I'm getting
purple team.
fucking lasered.
I got free arrows.
I got pants for one of you.
Oh, me please.
Ooh, there's some spicy takes here. Alright.
For the pants. Okay, you guys left. I'm
Let's
sorry.
go to the diamond sword. Come here, there's a red player has a diamond sword team. Come
Oh,
here.
I'm back to the pants.
Why are we running into danger?
Because they're a solo and they're
Why'd
running
you
away.
jump down?
Because they're down here. Craft under you.
I'm
Under
not
you.
used to your guys' playstyle.
You have to play aggressive, Anna. That's the only way to play. Hyper
is
aggro or
chaotic.
nothing.
Oh my god. What is happening?
If I get hit
There's some
timing by
people
Anna
there.
one more time, I'm gonna lose it. Oh my god, I'm dead.
What am I doing?
This is turning off, and this is garbage.
Oh, I'm dead. What the heck?
FOV effects
My whole team is
gone.
dead.
Skin customization. Left hand.
One of these yellow players got the diamond.
What do you mean your whole team?
Man,
You
with the
have
raid,
me?
welcome! Okay, wait, I'm getting these predictions up right now. Hold on.
Yo, can I place blocks out facing away?
Can't be worse because clueless. There's some pretty
Yo,
pretty
this
hot
guy needs
takes
to
here, I
chill.
think, but
You're getting
Nothing-
hunted. You're getting
it's
hunted.
not terrible
I
takes.
don't have anywhere to go. I didn't have anything.
Moon, hope you had a good stream. Hi, Moon. Alright, hold on.
Laura, so you excited to play Blockbuster tomorrow?
Here's
yeah, I love
Stu's
that.
predictions, chat. Thoughts? Did he cook?
I'm totally playing.
Surely Florist's allowed to play like construction and move.
Yeah, surely I start Blue Skies Club. Oh, look, acrylic! Oh my gosh.
Relook.
Acrylic.
I changed something. Okay, wait, hold on. I have an updated one. Hold on. Ready? It's Stu. Pinky's taking a shot every time they die in this, by the way.
You guys hate
I don't know if
the
you realize
beginning
that or
chests.
not.
You guys are haters.
So the beginning just are trap. I fucking shut off. I think.
Pretty interesting takes. Alright, thank you, Stu.
Oh, there's pink to our left. Wait, are you dead? You're dead. How did you die?
Ooh.
They shot me off spawn, like into the void while I was bridging.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to do this map, unfortunately.
That's why I don't like this map. You have. I don't know.
Madeline was blown up by Madeline. Interesting. That's like me for real. Okay,
There goes all the mid items into the
Ants.
void.
are we getting
Shit, wait, how do I-
shot?
Party.
Where are we going? What is this map? Why is this a
We
maze?
should play. We should play
I'll be right
the.
back.
We should play the water thing. The water mode of this.
Oh my god, the water mode.
The water mode is so much fun. What do you mean?
That's interesting.
It's fun. It's goofy. Where are all the items? Hello, am I stupid? I might be stupid.
Oh my god. I tried to hold him off with snowballs, it didn't work.
It's okay, you tried your best. It was this garbage loot pool.
I think we should play hole in the wall after this.
Ooh.
What's wrong with that?
Just sort of unbased, but you know, you can
Maybe
do a hole in the wall.
understand.
Well, just sort of like hole in the wall as a game is alright, but
You've started liking hole in the wall ever since you like got first and once something.
well, I started liking hole in the wall and actually changed the map around, and it wasn't just like the same old map over and over and over.
Mm-hmm.
Because then it became a base game that actually had like variety, and it wasn't just like that cringe map where everybody does in the same wall.
Are you an acrylic one of these?
I like we do in these actually.
There's only one other team of two.
I'm just scared that we're gonna get punch mode off right here, to be honest.
Barnard 10. Stop moving, bro. I need to see your name.
My teammate, no!
2007.
Why is this person making a massive tower? Hello? Job, teammate.
Alright, it's just one lime and one oh. Okay, one blue. Oh, well, I don't know why you jumped in on you guys, but...
I think he saw that I was solo and then thought it was a free kill, but...
Oh, Kurlik's rolling him. What is this game of Ring Around the Rosie? Nice, woohoo.
I'm taking us to the water the water game.
Okay, go on.
Or we can play Tug Toss because the new maps are really fun.
I'm good with anything. Ben and I have already been playing this guy battle for a little bit, so...
Okay, let's go to Tug Toss then and play new maps. I did get first and hole in the last event. I'm a hater on Island though, because the games on Islands, are just a lot more fun.
Water view after this, then.
Like more fun than hole in the wall.
At some point.
Water view what?
Just the event in general, because I didn't really watch too much of it, and then.
I think they didn't change really anything other than, adding hunt. To be honest. Yo, I'm starting like a black screen. Are you guys in the lobby or no?
We're in game. I'm in game. Yeah, Ben.
Well, I didn't get put in game, so I'm requeuing us.
Okay.
Sorry. I've had this. It's happening a lot more recently, but you don't get put in. I don't know why. At least it's happening to me.
Oh my, we're playing Tug Toss.
Hold on. I'm requeuing us because I didn't get in for some reason.
Oh, okay. I need to do my daily summer quest still.
Yeah,
Are
I do
people
too.
punching me? It's disgusting.
I just troll. Is there a Tug Toss one today?
You can re-roll them.
Wait, oh, are they just random for everybody?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get
Check
freaking
mine.
last.
You
What
suck
is
me
this
hole
now?
in the Walkus, please. Okay, W.
What the hell is this?
Oh yeah, this map. You have
How do you
speed
get through
3.
this?
You have speed 3
Oh, you
in
can-
blocks.
What?
This map is really fun, actually. This would be like a fire map in MCC, I feel like.
I've never played this before.
It's better to run, and instead of placing blocks, you spawn like place blocks when you need to go up. Oh, guys, this person has like the Freeper ice cream with a little gumi on the back. This is adorable. Oh, I'm jumping over the block. I'm trolling.
Why does it? The speed feels so weird. Oh shit! I fell in the water.
Ooh.
Ooh, I fell in the water.
I'm trolling.
Oh my god, I just trolled.
What? I just put a blocker in them. That's bullshit. Die, Iana.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Oh, I just trolled so fucking hard.
Where'd you go?
I ran
You
away.
passed me somehow, Ant? You passed
Oh, yeah,
me!
I did pass you.
That's fucked up. I waited to try to kill you. That is messed up. I'm gonna be last now.
That's the one person. You're third to last. Good kitten.
That's what
Okay,
should
that's
be.
chill.
I'm just
Crap.
practicing for my placement in block doors.
Stu downloaded Warzone. We should play later.
Okay.
Oh my god, this is not how I wanted. The force about more on the group that chat, that is crazy. Patchwork, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raid, welcome. Hope you had a good stream. Is solar off here? Somebody get solar. Oh, I missed the 3+1. Oh my
No!
god!
Oh, I tried to kill you. I was so
You
close.
almost
I
got
was
me.
so
Holy
close.
shit.
That's fucked up.
This dude actually won't get a Warzone kill actually ever, but it's fine. He's not gonna have anything level either. Oh my god, he's gonna be giga pissed. I'm gonna have to buy guns for him. We should play in Discords too. Like, we can screen share to HG and all the mods. They can watch your first Warzone experience. This floor is taping up.
Flores?
Oh, that was you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
Okay. Flores is eating cereal right now.
Oh my god, what kind of cereal?
Flores, what cereal are you eating? I think he's eating Honey Nut Cheerios.
Oh, with the new
That's all I
map. This map is fire. You put this in?
We just played. Oh my god, what the?
You literally just got
If
like
you
the
don't get
god
first,
boost,
Anna?
by the way. If you don't get first now, Anna. Oh my god. Well, see ya. Oh my god.
Into the water.
Thanks, I guess.
Uh-oh. Hey, what the fuck? You have to run backwards to get up? That is fucking...
If you go in the middle, yeah, it's bad. I don't know, it's bad design in my opinion, but what do I know?
Oh god, I fell again. I fell again. Oh, I'm frozen.
Yoink.
Oh, bye.
God,
You just got
someone
launched, Ben.
Boosted me so far. Where are all the chickens?
And you just gave me like a free like world record run. That's crazy.
Wait, me?
Yeah. You hit me a hit so
Why?
far that I literally just got like a crazy run.
I didn't hit you, did I?
I thought it was either him, maybe it was somebody
don't think
else.
so.
Somebody else boosted me. I got like double boosted.
Actually,
and
if it
went
helped
flying.
you, yeah, it was me. You're welcome. Evelyn.
I mean, the first year in my entire life that Brady isn't playing in the National Football League. Holy shit. That's actually crazy to think about. Oh my god. I don't know if it's spanned over my entire life or not. Probably not.
Oh my god, you even got first and you're washed. I used to do Parkour Warrior and then I beat my mic for no reason and then suddenly I'm very
Okay.
good.
We can do that.
Alright,
Can you invite Josephine to the party?
Flores,
Oh shit.
take the reins. I mean, you guys didn't hear that.
I'm just
Okay,
thinking
they're
it's not
doing
online.
Triple Neos. Oh. Level.
Meow.
Flores, here you go. Take the controls. I mean, Flores, don't take the controls. I would never have you play for me.
Makes you feel
Make you
old. That
look
makes
good.
me feel old.
Especially not in Block Wars, the event.
It's actually a bad offense.
Alright, thanks.
Oh my god, how is Anna getting first in all of these parkour
You don't
warrior
need to move it.
stages? So I'm practicing on minor.
Yeah, actually.
You are old? I don't think 24 is old. I could be wrong, but I don't think so.
You can turn on
I think you're
your
coping.
controls if you want. Okay. Flores is handicapped. He is playing on toggle sprint, so.
Oda.
Wait.
I feel like toggle sprint. Well, actually, toggle sprint's pretty bad if you're not used to that, I guess.
If you're not used to it.
Stop saying meow, question mark. I already meowed for you. What do you want?
He's fine.
Now you're just being needy.
What do you mean?
Much is good though, so I'd say good look like
Ancient. Maybe a little ancient.
What? Guys, I'm about to be so good at Parkour Warrior. Just
Oh my
wait.
god. Wait, I'm actually, it's actually gonna be like terrible if you guys don't get to like play like Photon. Like imagine that gets skipped in your rotation of
I've never.
really
I haven't played
party.
Photon yet.
I don't think it will be the
Weird.
same. Apparently it's random, so I don't think it will be the same. I think there's
Wait,
a chance
is
that it's
it?
different. Allegedly, it's like they just have all the games in, and whatever's played is played, and one gets skipped, which is, in my opinion, sort of terrible. But I don't know.
Oh, that's tragic.
I don't like that at all.
I don't like the. Everybody I've asked has said
Well-
that they don't like the change, but I don't know. Maybe it'll get reverted.
Sure, they could.
I hope so.
No slack.
I feel like I'm gonna suck at Photon, so I don't really mind.
Really? I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's pretty easy. And it's fun, honestly. More than anything, it is just a lot of fun to play Photon. To be honest, like Photon's a lot more fun.
Why
Oops,
did you
I'm
do
done.
Oh my
that?
god, what the? Did
I think Photon's a lot more fun than Fire Feet. So Take that as you will.
You're struggling with toggle sprint. This is what I go through every day.
You voluntarily use toggle sprint.
I voluntarily handed
You voluntarily use toggle sprint is a little crazy.
Oh my god.
Why is this lobby so sweaty, by the way?
Because I'm in.
I guess so.
This goose tries.
Respect fire. No, fire feet fucking sucks. I'm sorry, that game is terrible. I hate fire feet. Especially with that garbage map with like the, like, I don't know.
Like the 2x2 blocks?
Yes, that map.
Yeah, that map is.
You cannot look at me and tell me with like a straight face that map isn't garbage.
Oh my god, what am I doing? I'm gonna leave.
Whatever.
Fire mid is exactly right.
Oh my
Now
God,
crossfire on the other hand is peak. It's
Let's
like
play
easier
Splat.
disco.
Splat? I mean, we might play
Sky
Splat.
Battle, the remix, whatever, or play Splat. It's practice.
True, actually it is splat practice if you think about it. It's like it practices your aim sort of.
Like that snowball aim, whatever.
Oh,
Oh, bye.
shit. What's
What
a
the
head
fuck?
hitter?
It's a head hitter. Pretty sure we all just like collectively missed that.
Yeah.
I just wasn't expecting it to be a fucking head hitter.
Yes.
What the hell are you doing, Flores? How are you good at this? What the?
Have to focus.
I forgot.
Is he just doing the
Flores
diagonal jumps? It's not that big of a tech. I feel like everybody
Well,
just
he's
does.
like, his mouse movements are so weird. Like, it's like the mouse movements of a sweaty person.
Well, he is a sweaty person.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my god, he's cooking! No!
Oh, it's focus.
Oh, Otto, you're in trouble because literally, like, I saw like 6 people going across like that, to be honest. So
This lobby is full of sweats.
Wait, how does this work?
this lobby is like super sweaty for literally no reason. Why do people do skips
Yeah.
on this shit?
Wait, okay.
Oh,
There's like 7 or 8 of us at the end here, by the way, right now. For finals.
oh,
Oh, I'm
no,
gone.
Just,
I just
wait, just
fell,
pop
so I
off.
might be.
I'm definitely gone unless there's like a hard stage coming up that people are gonna fall on. Well, this is sort of one of them.
I'm following the people.
I don't know how to do this stage.
Oh, bye.
How does this gear stage work?
There's no way.
I'll stall for you, Flores. Okay, I lied.
Oh, there's no stalling anymore. Oh my gosh.
One heart.
One heart. Use the
I just fell. I've already lost. GG.
Oh my god, I didn't fall.
Fell?
I'm cooking right now. Flores, is this you in front of me? Are you
No,
pink?
Flores is behind you.
I'm behind you.
Shit, there's somebody in front of me.
Please be a really hard stage at the end.
It sort of is actually. It's the glass one.
You're having fun with toggle sprint, huh?
I wish I
Goodbye,
could
Flores.
risk it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, nice try.
Why is it so sweaty? This person is like loving it, by the way. This person's actually loving the course right now. If I fall once, I think I lose.
Oh, this one's horrible.
Flores is like racing you as a spectator, and oh my god, and you're actually ahead of him very slightly. Let's go. Better than I love Nons.
I'm cooking. This person is on my ass,
Oh,
dude!
They're right on you.
Wait, run it? No balls? Just run it?
After that, it's the step 1.
Oh, well, if they
They're right
flawless
behind you.
this.
This one sucks.
They tried to just
Oh,
go for
wait,
it.
what?
Oh, they fell, they fell.
Oh, I cooked! Oh my god, I
Good.
cooked! Easy! They got nervous and they tried to rush it. Holy sweat. That was like that was a disgusting lobby.
That
Those
was.
memes are cracked.
Your best play ever. Yeah.
Alright, I'm queuing us again. Oh, and Florams is here. Ugh. Wait, Florams? Oh, Florams, you got 7th? You garbage.
I did?
No, Florams.
Oh.
You got
I got 5th.
you got a casual
Well,
5th.
I risked it to try to get 2nd. I was 1st leading into the end.
I mean, you sort of had to because I wasn't gonna fall there. I took it safe. It happens. Alright, I play like 2 more and then I think I must depart.
I don't know who this is,
Okay.
and Anna's gone. Hello. I'll say hi. I'm sorry.
That is crazy. Someone just got called a random. Feels bad.
I'm Siren Imposter. Oh, there was not a chain on the left side there.
Yeah, one of those doesn't have a chain on the side and it's sort of cringe.
I
I know, my first place, god damn it. I hit my shoulder on the stupid fence.
This is why you didn't complete hard ending.
I did, so that's exactly why I didn't complete hard. If I can clip my shoulder. I didn't see the glass. Shit, god damn it. I'm trolling.
Real ones run the weaving beam and don't crouch around it.
True.
No.
Yo, I can't turn correctly, guys.
The fuck is this stage?
You guys
I've
got
never
this.
seen this before.
What? This is like a
Mushroom one.
yeah, it's like a
Go
mushroom
for the
stage.
middle, easy. Oh, it is just the middle.
I don't know what the route is for this mushroom. I don't have it. I don't know what the optimal jumps
Nope, what
are.
the fastest is for this.
Oh my.
I'm gonna do cooking floors. You're in first right now. Let's keep going.
Oh yeah, no. What the hell is this one?
It's the grid runner's room, the golf room. I don't know.
It is. I didn't get first. I was first on my screen.
On that game.
I believe that ping, you know.
Okay, you can't.
I hit 4 blocks here. Oh my god, I actually hit it. Holy shit.
I don't know why I went for football. I did not see the trapdoors on the side.
Oh, did you just do the 4 blocks like
Yeah.
That's
I
chill.
I just jumped for the middle of the chain.
That's chill.
I jumped through the middle of a chain. God damn it.
Oh, I ruined that person's first.
Only first, yeah.
I'm cooking right now. I'm feeling
So you just see
parkour
someone
right
do
now.
that, you gotta sweat. Oh, I'm not.
Woo! Wait, that was a cook.
Oh,
That was a cook on that pathing.
You are first by like 5 seconds.
I like hit it or under to jump over the thing. Oh my god,
Oh
it's
my
so many
God.
eliminations. How many people just died there, bro?
Oh, I got stuck in the last one. I hate the like the final one, the leaping lamp.
Oh, someone fell right because they tried to overtake you at the end.
What is this person? The fucking one is the one next to. Oh, well.
What the fuck? I just walked off.
Hello.
Oh, you got it.
3 more. You got this. Just go. Oh,
Oh my
well,
God.
you might be dead
Walked
now.
off.
You gotta ESP run this one now. You have hearts. You have
Yeah,
hearts. You can probably make it.
No, I just fell again.
Oh, I just
Okay.
walked off. I might be out. Guys, I missed the 3+1. Help.
I'm dead.
4 people.
Oh, I'm so bad.
Wait, how do you do this one? There's like a really easy
You can
way.
you can jump from the second chain to the last one.
Oh yeah, I would have gone first easily. Not a bug placement. Went hard.
Ooh, this first one is tricky.
The
The first one's the only hard one. The rest of them are pissed.
Oh, this one is so annoying with power spin. I'm too.
With the heads. I can't even
too
imagine doing
long.
the heads with toggle spin. Oh, I hate this one, dude.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh.
I couldn't stop
so many
spinning.
people died at the end there.
You got this one.
I got this. Oh, I don't like this stage. I'm not neoing. I don't care.
You guys are
Oh, I'm
my
trolling.
missing right now. Oh,
You
Guys,
are-
I trolled. I
Could
trolled.
fall on
GG.
someone next-
No, I'm sure they fall.
Clueless.
They haven't fallen yet. Oh, the kind of easy stage in the last one.
Dude, I'm trolling. I made past this one. I'm trolling. I lose. Oh my god. I was cooking until I wasn't. The stage always shoots me. I don't know why. So the thing about these stages is like, I just don't do good in this one in particular. I can cook on the rest of these. Or these were easy shit. These were like, this is like a super easy finale. On that game. Alright, I can do one more.
Alrighty.
I simply,
This peach sucks.
I did not cook there. I burnt the meal. It's okay that I cooked last time.
Oh.
I need something banger to play. Hold
Ian,
on.
do you like peaches?
Do I like what?
Peaches.
Oh yeah, I love peaches.
Okay. West Coast peaches are so good. I don't know why. Like,
I've literally never heard that ever. What's that?
okay. Okay, so hear me out. Live in Virginia all my life, love peaches, they're good, right? Go to Washington State. Mouth-watering, most delicious, delectable thing I've ever had in my entire life.
I did have some really
I missed
good
it.
peaches yesterday actually. I got some like a week or two ago. And they were pretty fire.
Oh, this stage is
Agree.
I always somehow fall on the one where you like walk up the chain.
I hate the stages that doesn't feel like smooth to like run through.
Yeah.
No.
There are some sweats in this lobby.
It's because we're getting sniped. I can recognize like almost everybody in this lobby, which is a little disgusting.
What the
What
fuck?
the
They
hell
put
is
blocks in
this?
between this.
Oh, what the?
Flores,
Oh my
that
goodness.
was a little skip that you can do, sort of. Oh my god! Wait, was I the only one to do it?
That exposes all the.
No, there were
people
like
all
3
over
people who
this.
did it. But they
Uh,
messed with
that
the
exposes the
captain.
real. So if you know that skip, then like you play this game too much.
What the fuck
Yoink.
did I just do? Jumped into the wall and died.
Crazy Miss guys, every time they say everyone knows auto clicks. That is the crazy thing to say simply. Jordan with the peach. That's what I'm saying. I guess not.
Were you guys talking about the beach trip?
Huh?
You guys talking about the beach trip?
Peach?
Beach.
Oh, I don't know. Snap mentioned something about the beach, so I thought you guys were talking about the beach trip while I was gone.
I think Snap misheard peach and beach. I'm not really sure, to be honest.
Oh.
Maybe there was a typo, I'm not sure. Although B and P aren't really close to each other, so I'm not sure. There's a little miscommunication. Wait, can I check the group chat? I think I found this funny.
That
It
sounds
happens so often.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I think I've seen it 3 or 4 times.
That's crazy. Oh my god, I made that jump. I should not have made that.
You know, I'm playing it safe, you know.
Fuck! I did not play it safe.
Well,
I know. Well, I gotta redo the skips now. Shit.
okay, no
Alright,
bad fast path right now. I love footage.
Oh my god.
I'm
Oh.
garbage.
NG.
I'm following the people.
Oh, I did the same thing Solar just did. Oh,
Oh
my
my
god. Oh my
God.
god.
That's a disgusting path.
Guys, I might get eliminated already. I trolled.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
Really not. Oh, bye.
Some-
Oh, bye.
Oh, I keep jumping to the wrong one!
Oh no.
Okay.
Flores.
No!
Uh-oh. Flores.
Well, I made it. I think you might not
I
make
keep
it, Flores.
Jumping to the wrong one for some reason.
You should see Stu try and do those stages.
Oh my god, what did I
It's actually the
do?
most like painful thing I've ever seen.
Oh, how did you survive?
Wait, what if I actually made it if I didn't stand still?
I might be screwed because I missed.
Oh, I'm dead. Crap, we gotta go fast.
Oh, I fell. I'm not making it.
NT.
Oh my god.
No, I fell too. God damn it. Alright. Well, that's my LG, I think.
Well, that was a good final game. You know,
Yeah, that was a
those
good
were
final
actually
game.
good
Now it's made to finals. GG's. Alright, good luck tomorrow. I'll talk to you guys later.
Thank you.
Bye. Alright, I need to find somebody to raid. Chat, thank you for joining today. I maybe I'm streaming tomorrow, maybe, possibly. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Possibly, maybe. I won't commit to anything yet. I'm gonna send you all over to Puns. You can watch his incredible practice stream. If I don't stream tomorrow, I'll try and stream Sunday. But I am leaving next weekend. So actually, I'm leaving MCC Day. Which is unfortunate, but since I'm leaving MCC Day, I think what we'll do is maybe, like, right after MCC, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start up VOD reviews, because I literally I won't be able to do it, otherwise, I don't think, unless I stream from craft setup, which would be sort of hard. So, I'm gonna be leaving for probably like a week and a half to 2 weeks, unfortunately, but I'll do VOD reviews right after MCC if I can. Goodbye, Jack!